And welcome to Royal Stadium on a playoff Friday night. The Broome Centurions finished the regular season last week with a 6-4 record and come into tonight's game as the first round playoff host for your state playoffs, while the Woodruff Wolverines finished the regular season with a 5-5 record and are coming in tonight as the third place team in their conference. So the winner of tonight's game will more than likely be taking that trip to Daniel next week to take on the number one Daniel Lions, though. But tonight is a big game. The two teams played earlier this year in a game I thought was the best game of the season. What a barn burner down in Woodruff earlier in the year. The Centurions came out on top by a touchdown, 27-20 though. But the teams will be a lot different tonight than they were earlier in the year. That was back before a pre-conference schedule though. But it will be a battle. Every time Woodruff and Broome get together, it's always a battle. We're going to go now to the coaches show and let you hear a little bit about what Coach Lynn Fleming had to say about tonight's ball game. And welcome to the Coach's Corner. I am the Coach Dick Cox, joined by Coach Lynn Fleming, and we want to stop before we get started and thank our sponsors who have sponsored Pizza Inn here, and that is our friends at Larry's Trophies, Terry Hall and Company, and for Pizza Inn for hosting us each and every week here, though. Well, Coach, it was, to say the least, it was a tough Friday night last Friday night. Though.
Without a doubt.
The Centurions, I know you were disappointed that you just really picked a bad time probably to play your worst game of the year.
Yeah, we did, and it had a lot to do with them. Credit Chapman. Those guys have gotten better, and they came out with a purpose, and they hit us in the mouth, and we just got to do a better job of preparing and a better job of responding when that happens. So hopefully for us we've learned a valuable lesson. Unfortunately it came at the expense of that, but hopefully we learn from it and moving forward.
Do you feel like, I've thought about it, I've had about a half a week to think about it, went down to Columbia and saw a similar game. I thought I was watching a rerun the next night there, but do you think that there was just too much going on, with it being senior night, with it being pink night, with it being Little League night, and then you tack on for the region championship? That's kind of overwhelming right there.
It is, I think, but I really don't think that had anything to do. I think we had our own distractions that became a problem for us. End of the day, we just didn't play a good football game. We didn't play as physical as we've been playing. We didn't play as fast as we've been playing, and we just got to do better. And it all starts with me.
You got off to a bad start from them coming down and scoring 3 on the first drive. That wasn't bad, but then when the kickoff, the pooch kick went through the receiver's hands and they recovered it and went down, and it had a couple of turnovers deep in your own territory, and I still say that's an illegal 2-point conversion where you can't pick it up, throw a sidearm pass over there, but that gave them momentum. That just seemed like everything that they could do to get momentum they did early, and it was just a lot of adversity just kind of slapped you in the face right off the bat.
Yeah. And like I said, we got to be able to respond to that. We did. We had some breaks not go away early, but, like I said, the first drive, they go down, we hold them to the field goal, and, they shank a kickoff, and they wind up getting it back. But I think we got to stop there, and then we go back out and put the ball on the ground on the second play of the drive, and our own territory, and we just kind of make it tough on ourselves. I think we settled in, and the second half I think we played much better. But at that point it's just too late. We can't wait and feel our way through the first half of a football game. We have to come out and kind of set the tone, and we have to be better on the front end. And like I said, I hope we learned a lesson from this game, and our kids have had a good week of practice, and I think we're going to be in a much better mental place playing Friday night.
It looked like they were really trying hard defensively to take the run away and make you beat them throwing the football.
Yeah,
and
they
all.
did.
And I guess that's probably something that they were successful in. But that's kind of good. You hate it came in that game, but to be prepared if you see that in the playoffs now.
Yeah,
that you may be seeing that again.
You're right, and we will. We're going to see that. I mean, that's going to be people's game plan. Is they're going to, they're going to. Force us to throw the football, and and Kamaje's we worked on that all week, and he's done a good job with it all week, and now I think he understands that, and he understands the game plan. So I look for him to be a lot more successful when we see this again.
All right, you got the positive things we're going to look for and talk about now. We got those over with.
Yeah.
Are you starting 0-0, and you got a home first round game? This time Woodruff comes to you to play.
That's right.
And all like that, though. So, do you first of all your thoughts on starting all over again and playing Woodruff first game?
Well, I mean, this is what you play for. I mean, you play for the playoffs. I mean, this is where you want to be, and you want to be in this 5-week season, the preparation of getting a chance to play for a state championship, and we've done that. We put ourselves in good shape. Finishing second in the region, home playoff game. We get to play in front of our crowd one more time. Hopefully, it's a better showing than we've had most of the season in front of our home crowd. But and speaking of which, our home crowd has been phenomenal. Our people, our community have come out and supported these guys, and and that means more than you can ever imagine. I hope that our guys will go out Friday night and put on a show for them and show them what kind of football team we really are. And so we're looking forward to starting the playoffs, and like you said, everybody's 0-0, and it's just a last man standing.
And again, I thought the first game we played with Woodruff was the best game I saw all year. Mm-hmm. It was just from a spectator's point of view, it was good. And you had so many people that game make big plays. I know that Grayson made a big catch. I know that Garrett made a huge catch right down the middle, though. But you got a lot of people involved in winning that game, and I'm sure that's what it's going to take again to beat them again this time.
Yeah, it is. It's probably the most complete football game we've played. We played with a lot of emotion. We played with a lot of controlled emotion. We played assignment football. We had some guys that made some big plays for us, and we're gonna have to have that happen again Friday night.
Okay. Well, does it help or hurt by getting to play somebody again in the playoffs? I know, you have the disadvantage that they've got the revenge factor right now, but you've got the advantage of knowing, hey, we've already beaten them once. We know what it takes to beat them, and we know that, if we correct some of the mistakes we made last time, then we'll be even better this time against them, though. So what are your thoughts on that?
I don't mind playing a team twice. I mean, there's somebody, we know what to expect, just like they do. We know what we're going to see. They're not going to change a whole bunch. We're not going to change a whole bunch. So, it's just going to be two football teams that know each other a little better than normal, since we played, going out and played Friday night. And, it's going to be the better team's going to win the football game, and the team that shows up, and the team that is the most disciplined, and the team that's the most physical is going to win Friday.
And I remember you saying that last time, and I remember seeing that they had a lot of players that were down, a lot more that they had to stop play from injury timeouts and things like that. So I thought that your guys last time were much tougher in that game right there, though. But I know they probably, from what you've seen on the film since you played them last time, have you seen them do anything different, or have they improved in areas, or what have you seen?
Well, they had their quarterback out, starting quarterback out for a few weeks, for a couple weeks. So they were a little bit different what they were doing scheme-wise, but he came back and he played the last game. So they kind of settled into what they're accustomed to doing. So, they're gonna try to outflank you with numbers and and try to run the football, and they have 4 and 1 that are good playmakers for them out on the edge as far as receivers. And defensively, they scheme-wise hadn't made a whole lot of adjustments scheme-wise, but they have personnel-wise. So whether it be some guys getting hurt, I'm not sure why, but that's the biggest change. So, I mean, they're like I said, they're going to. They're a group. They're going to do what they do. And they go kind of like us. They're going to try to get better at it every week.
And if I remember correctly, thinking back, I've seen so many games this year, their quarterback had a tendency to run some with it last time, didn't he?
He did. He did some, yeah. He's a guy that's, he wants to stay in the pocket, and and to be honest with you, we'd like to keep him in the pocket, but we're hoping to get after him a little bit, and put a little pressure on him. So, hopefully we can dial up some stuff that'll work for us, be successful for us Friday.
And I remember last time defensively, DT had a big game for you right there, that he stepped up and got some big stops in that game too, though. So, all right, what do you think the keys are here for round 2 of Broome and Woodruff, first round of the playoffs?
Well, the first one that jumps out at you is special teams. Last time we played them, they had the muffed field goal that went for a touchdown, which was their first touchdown. And then the second special teams, they ran a kickoff back. So they had 2 special teams touchdowns, if you will, was 14 of their 20 points. So we're gonna have to be better special teams wise this time around. I think that's going to be the biggest key. I think offensively and defensively, both teams are going to do what they do, but we're going to have to be better special teams wise.
Okay. Offensively, defensively, what do you see you need to do better against him this time?
Offensively, we just need to kind of do what we did. We just need to be the aggressor. We need to be physical. We need to play physical. We need to play fast. And create big plays. We did some of that last game, which is great. We do some of that same stuff this week. Defensively, again, we have to control the line of scrimmage, and we're going to have to play really well in the second level. Our linebacker play is going to have to be good. They want to run the counter, and they're heavy H-back, heavy tight end formations, and then with that, we're going to have to eliminate their shots. They're going to take their shots. He's going to take them, whether it be some sort of trick play or a shot downfield, double post or something. They're going to take their shots, and we just have to make sure they don't connect on those.
All right. My big question right now is, how are you health-wise going into the first-round playoff game?
Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. We're missing one guy. From last week, an offensive lineman, but we're in pretty good shape. We've had, our guys have done a good job of rotating guys around and working guys in and making sure they get some snaps throughout the year. So, I think we'll be okay there. I mean, everywhere else we're pretty healthy.
Well, Coach, we look forward to a second senior night, final home game for your seniors, and hope they can win this one, have a little better memory than last week, and then advance on probably to Daniel for the second round.
Yep. Looking forward to that.
Thank you. We'll talk to you after the game.
All right.
Of our national anthem. We'll have a word of prayer by one of our seniors, Mr. Landon Norris. Let's pray. Gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for this evening. Thank you, Lord, for allowing us to gather and enjoy a game of football and fellowship. Lord God, I ask that you'll be with every player on that field. God, grant them safety. Lord, be with the people in the stands. God, help us to keep the sportsmanship. Lord God, above all, may we honor and glorify you. We love you, praise you for who you are and all that you've done. In your name, amen.
And welcome back to Royal Stadium. It's time now for the national anthem as we see the Broome color guard coming across the field now. The Air Force ROTC, Junior ROTC.
Tonight on the left rifle, we have Senior Cadet Braden Tyler. Carrying the United States flag is Cadet Isabel Mills. The South Carolina state flag is carried by Cadet Maggie Rhodes. And on the right rifle is Senior Cadet Alex Berry. Tonight the national anthem will be played by Broome High School's very own Royal Regiment Marching Band.
Okay, and that is the national anthem being played by the Broome Marching Band. And we're going to quickly go now to our starting lineups for tonight's ball game. And we'll go to the Centurion start lineups, sponsored by Faces of Total Victory Ministries. We'll start on the offensive side of the ball. Tonight, starting at split end, will be senior number 1, Carlos Cohen, and slot number 23, Landon Deaton. At left tackle tonight will be Paul Lee, who normally plays at center. Centurions have been battling the flu all week with players for even into last weekend, but have had to shift some players around this week. Left guard will be number 64, Wesley Bradley. Center tonight will be freshman Blake Burgess. Number 55 will be the right guard, senior Jackson Fowler, and the right tackle is junior Stephen Odell. The H-back will be Matthew Hall, number 13. The split end will be number 16, Isaiah Brown. Quarterback will be KBB3, Kamaje Brackett Brannon, number 3, and J-Mac. The tailback, Jalen McGill, number 2. And that is your Faces of Total Victory starting lineup for the Broome Centurions tonight. On the defensive side of the ball, starting for the Centurions, they will have at the corner one corner will be number 6, Preston Thrift. At the other corner, Marquise Morgan. At the safeties will be Amaje Martin and Grayson Bradley. Your linebackers will be number 8, Xavier Hill, number 2, Jalen McGill, and number 22, the Shrine Bowl player, Noah Quinn, the assassin who leads the team in tackles. The 2 defensive ends are number 45, Bryson Airwood, and number 14, Cam Scruggs. The nose tackle is Michael Withrow, and the defensive tackle is D.T. Thompson. And that is your starting defense for the Centurions. So the team will be entering the field now. The teams again. This season, Woodruff leads the all-time series between the teams. They played 30 times, and Woodruff has won 17. Broome has won 13. The first time they played was back in 1978, and the Centurions won that one 21-14. Again, back on September 23rd, which seems like forever, the Centurions defeated Woodruff 27-20 at W.L. Varner Stadium, though. By the numbers tonight, the points scored, Woodruff has scored 274 points, averaging 27.4 points a game. Broome has scored exactly 300 points, and they're averaging 30 points a game, while on defense, Woodruff has given up 264 points for 26.4 points per game. The Centurions have given up 286 for 28.6. So you can see right across the board, these teams always seem to find a way to make it even and interesting when they square off on the field. The captains now for the Centurions have come down and are on the field now. And they're getting ready to go out to the center of the field. That's where the Broome logo is. Woodruff captains are ready to come. And the Broome Centurion captains tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and make some noise.
The Centurions fans are coming down through the stands now. Broome's captains tonight, as you can see, are number 51, Paul Lee. Number 55, that is Jackson Fowler. Number 1, Carlos Cohen. And number 16, your captain is Isaiah Brown. Referees are explaining, going over the pleasantries now and taking care of all the preliminary activities. The visiting team, Woodruff, will be calling it. And he's explaining all the ground rules, what takes place if we go to overtime, and all of those different aspects of the game right now. That we are about minutes away from getting this party started. And let's see what we've got here. The Woodruff Wolverines won the toss and deferred, so the Broome Centurions will go on offense first tonight. So they will have a chance, hopefully, to get off to a fast start here at home. As there is the Centurions huddled up, getting ready to take the field. And here comes your Centurions. It is money time. This is the state 3A playoffs. Centurions hosting a playoff game for the first time in several years. The Broome Centurions tonight are dressed in the all royal blue uniforms with the Vegas gold helmets, the white shoes, the gold numerals trimmed in white. So Centurions will be getting the ball first tonight. And again, we are just seconds away from getting this party started. A sparse crowd tonight. A few people made the trip up from Woodruff, while the Centurions fan base has been good all year long. Centurions are huddled up now with the special teams to get everything squared away. Again, Carlos Cohen promised me a run back tonight. He doesn't have any mulligans left, so he's got to see if he can come through again. Return team going out now. Cohen will be one of the deep backs, along with, trying to see who else was back there. J. Mack and Darren Crook will be the deep men for the Centurions. So we're about ready to get this started. And there's the kick. It's going to be a ground ball picked up by Crook gets great field position out to about the 45-yard line. And that's where the Centurions will start this game on offense. Our kickoffs are brought to you, as always, by Larry's Trophies. So now it is time for a Mark Nelson Spartan Waste offensive series. Centurions offense is on the field now. On the run, straight keep on the run, trying to get to the corner is Brackett Brannon. KBB up the field, gets near the marker.
Brackett Brannon on the keeper.
And we'll see where they mark it. They're going to say he went out of bounds back after about a 4-yard gain. I thought he had made it farther up, but he stepped out of bounds. A gain of 4. That brings up second down, 6 yards to go. Ball's handed off right here to J-Mac. J-Mac gets up to the midfield stripe, and it's going to be a short gain of about 1. So that brings up third down now, and the yard to gain, the Concoction Ministries yard to gain is the 45-yard line of the Woodruff Wolverines. Just underway here at Royal Stadium, first quarter action. High snap is going to be brought down up the middle and short of the first down. Let's see where they mark him. It's going to be close. That was McGill on the carry. And it's going to be fourth down and about 1. Centurion's going to roll the dice here and go for it on fourth down. High snap again. The ball's given to McGill, and he got stuffed. He didn't get it. He lost 3 yards on the play. And so the Centurions are going to turn the ball over on downs.
After the turnover on downs.
And Woodruff will have great starting field position at their own 49-yard line. The Jeff Johnson Fraser Roofing defense is on the field now for their first series. Dropping back to pass, throws a little pass in the flare. It's going to be caught and down to about the 45-yard line for, let's say, a gain of 6 on first down.
Number 22, Noah Quinn, and number 45, Bryson Arrowwood on tackle.
Just a quick little swing pass there.
First and 4, or
Second and 4 for the Wolverines. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver, firing it up the field. And it's going to be incomplete down around the 25-yard line.
Pass defended by number 12, Amaje Martin.
Amaje Martin on the coverage for the Centurions. Amaje was battling some illness early in the week. Glad to see him back.
Down, Broome Centurions, make some noise!
Carson Tucker is the quarterback for the Wolverines. Third down and 4. Ball possession down here. Dropping back to pass. Quick pass is complete out there in the flat with the first down and down to about the 35-yard line. So that's our first pizza in, first and 10. Just a short pass that was complete. There was not a defender very close. So they picked that one up fairly easy. The ball's on the 33-yard line now. Sprinting out the pass. It's going to be complete and slung down around the 30-yard line.
Number 8, Xavier Hill on the tackle. That'll bring up second and 7.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 30-yard line of the Centurions. Quickly to the line of scrimmage comes the Wolverines. Man in motion. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver. And that ball was just thrown away by Tucker then. Carson Tucker, the quarterback, did not have anybody open and just threw the ball to the ground. So it's third down. And the Concoction Ministry line to make is going to be down around the 23-yard line. Third down and 6 yards to go. Out of the gun, Tucker with one back is number 24 back there. Looking over, like they might be changing the play a little bit. A man in motion this time. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver, fires it over the middle. And it's going to be intercepted. The ball was intercepted by the Centurions, so on the turnover, Broome will get the ball back. And that was Bradley, that was Grayson Bradley with the interception then. Let's see if the Centurions can get it cranked up on offense now as they take the field now for another Mark Nelson Spartan Waste offensive series. KBB3 at quarterback. Back there with him is J-Mac. Ball given to J-Mac, and he gets a short gain on the play, if any. And again, we expected to see this. Last week, the Chapman Panthers put 8 men in the box to stop the run, and I talked to Coach Fleming about that you're probably going to see that a whole lot more trying to stop J-Mac, which means you're going to have to be able to throw the ball some to be able to get them off the line. High snap. There's the first pass of the game, and I don't know who that was to. Somebody didn't run the right route, and it's going to be incomplete. So we're quickly looking at a third down, 8 yards to go on the Concoction Ministries yard line to gain now. Woodruff with substitutions. It was a penalty by the Centurions, and the penalty was declined right here. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top. On the sprint out pass. And do we have Laundry on the field? No, we have an incomplete pass on the field. So Brackett Brannon threw that one away. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 8. So the Centurions offense having a little trouble getting it going. So we have our first Coils Lawn and Care and Service LLC punt of the game. Noah Quinn in punt formation. Good snap, Laundry, and there is a flag on the play. False start on the offense is going to back it up 5 yards, so it's going to be 4th down and 13. And the ball is going to be downed at the 45-yard line. So Woodruff right now is winning the battle of field position. Tucker in the gun with 1 back in the backfield with him. He's dropping back to pass. He throws the quick pass to his receiver, who is going to get a lot of running. He breaks the tackle. He's got the first down, and he gets all the way down to the Centurion 35 for a pizza in 1st and 10. Tackle by Noah Quinn and Xavier Hill, but that was too easy. He was just standing there, stood there when the ball was snapped and made the run after the catch. First down at the 36-yard line. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver, fires it up the field. And it's going to be incomplete. So it's going to bring up second down now. And 10 yards to go. Number 24 is back in the backfield. 2 receivers to the bottom. Tucker and Birch are the 2 backs in the backfield. Ball's thrown at number 3 quickly. He's coming back the other way. And missed tackles by the Centurions, and he's going to get a nice gain on the play. Centurions were in position and just missed the tackles in.
Number 4, Marcus Morgan, puts clear out of bounds.
And it's going to be enough for the Pizza Inn 1st and 10.
Now make it 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line. New set of down for the Wolverines. Ball's thrown out, flared in the backfield. And all the way down to the 13-yard line. Centurions have got to get off those blocks on these short passes. Again, this is too easy. This is too easy right now. In the red zone now. Tucker gives the ball to his running back. That is Birch, number 24. He's going to get down to about the 10-yard line, fall forward to the 9. So it's going to bring up second down now. We have an injured Centurion down on the play. While we've got this moment, break in the action, we want to mention our break in the action sponsor. That is the church at Browns Chapel Baptist Church with Pastor Chip Coleman there. If you're looking for a church family, check in with the friends at Browns Chapel. You can contact them to find out about their different activities at 864-474-3415. They're located on 350 Green Street Extension in Packlet, South Carolina. And trying to see, I believe that is number 8. Can't tell if that's an 8 or a 6 coming off the field for the Centurions. The injured player, I believe, was 6th. I believe that was Thrift. So we're going back to action now.
It'll be 2nd and 5 and 8-yard line.
Second down, 5 yards to go from the 8-yard line. Ball's given to Birch again, and I saw Laundry come in on that one. Birch got down inside the 5, but let's see what the Laundry is going to be. I believe it's going to be on the Centurions. Face mask by the Centurions. So Broome is getting off to another slow start tonight. Centurions need to pick it up on both sides of the ball. That's going to bring up a 1st and goal now. Ball's going to be on the 2-yard line. Don't know what the holdup is right here. And here we go. Tucker takes a snap, gives it to his running back. He's up the middle, and he goes untouched into the end zone.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Woodruff execution was good right now. The Centurions just have got to pick it up and act like they want to be here tonight. Have not had a lot of enthusiasm so far. Going to have to pick it up now. This is playoff football. There are no tomorrows. You lose, you take up equipment on Monday, so we got to pick it up here. Gaspar on to attempt the extra point. Snap and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So your Wolverines have jumped out to an early 7-0 lead here on the Kleeper Construction scoreboard with 6:15 remaining in first quarter action. While we've got the opportunity, we want to thank our sponsors who were with us all season long. Got a bonus tonight with a playoff game there that we were able to let them be sponsors for another week. So, but we are looking at our sponsors on our scoreboard. Pizza Inn, Kleeper Construction, Broome Athletic Booster Club, Memories Entertainment, LLC, Spartan Waste, Jeff Johnson, Fraser Roofing. Gaspar has it teed up and is looking to give it a boot now. Centurions have several receivers back deep, and it's going to be a low squib kick, scooped up. And that's going to be Crook out to about the 38-yard line. And that's where the Centurions will start this offensive drive on the Mark Nelson Spartan Waste. Centurions in their two previous drives just have not got it going yet, have no first downs. Need to get something started right now. Two backs in the backfield right now. And we've got flag on the play. Centurions shot himself in the foot with a 5-yard illegal procedure penalty. It's going to be 1st and 15. It makes it tough when you got to get 15 on first down and not 10. Man in motion this time. Pass was nowhere near anybody. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 15. Had two men kind of in the area, but I have no idea who that was intended for.
That'll make it 2nd and 15 at the 32-yard line.
Two backs in the backfield with KBB on the run right here, looking for a hole. Not getting much of one. And the Centurions just are sputtering really bad right now on offense. Cannot get anything going. Gain of 2 brings up 3rd down and 13. The yard to gain on the Concoctions Ministry first downs all the way out to the 48-yard line. So the Centurions yet to pick up a first down here. And we played over half of the first quarter. Sprint out pass, looking to throw. Ball's up in the air, being fumbled in. Kamaje was carrying that ball loose like a loaf of bread, and he popped it up in the air, and Woodruff has recovered. So the Centurions not off to the start they wanted to be tonight. Woodruff has had great field position every time they've had the ball. They've started 2 drives out at midfield. Now they're starting this drive on the Broome 22-yard line. The Centurions have got to get it in gear. This one's going to get away from them early. Ball given to the running back. He's going to turn the corner. He's got room. He's got plenty of room down inside the 15 to about the 13, and the Centurions are just – I used this last week with my South Carolina story, but they are playing it right now about as flat as a dead possum on a country road. Second and 1. Right now, Woodruff is doing pretty much what they want to, either passing or throwing. And there's a running back. Nobody on the corner would contain. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Centurions are down by 2 scores here. PAT coming up. Here's a snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Woodruff Wolverines have come out with revenge in their heart tonight after losing 27-20 to Broome earlier in the year. Have jumped on the Centurions early for a 14-0 lead here with 4 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Is brought to you by Cleepers Construction. If you are looking to build a new home, remodel, or just add additions to your house, call Shane Cleeper at 864-205-9536.
Gaspar has it teed up at the 40-yard line. Kicks another line drive kick. Is caught and run up to about the 40-yard line.
Number 7 gets off tag on the return.
This kickoff was brought to you by our friends at Larry's Trophies. For all your trophy needs, come by and see Terry Hall and Company at Larry's Trophies, located on Highway 9. Centurions now will try to crank up a Martin Nelson Spartan Waste offense. Nothing there, bouncing it outside, looking for a block. J-Mac just has to put his head down and bull his way out to about the 43-yard line on the play. There are just no holes up there. That Woodruff has loaded the line of scrimmage. The Centurions have not been able to throw it any tonight, and that makes the running game even tougher. Second down, 6 yards to go. On the option look, Brackett Brannon with the keeper here. He's trying to get it outside, and he's going to be, he breaks the tackle. He's coming back the other way. Oh, man, that is awful. That is awful. They threw flags. Nobody wanted to throw one at first. Nobody had the guts to throw the flag. Then everybody throw one. Garrett Sontag came back and laid the man out, and they're going to say it's an illegal block. What an awful call on the play, if it stands. Coach Fleming wants to know about that one. Can you not block anybody in football? The Centurions finally had somebody step up and block a man, and every time you block them, let's see what they're signaling. offsetting penalties. Got to play it over. Face mask on the tackle. That was one of the best blocks I've seen this year by Garrett Sontag. He peeled back to help his quarterback. That's awful. That is just plain awful. So it is 2nd down and 6 yards to go. And that ball is intercepted. The pass was intercepted then. So with the turnover, the Wolverines will get the ball again on the Broome, or on their own 34-yard line.
Wolverines will take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Woodruff on offense here. Somebody's got to step up for the Centurions here on defense. Cannot afford to go 3 scores down, or this thing could be over for halftime. On the run again, huge gain on the play out to the 40-yard line. And again, that is Birch, the running back. Cam Scruggs on the tackle. A gain of 7 on the play. And there is an injury down for Woodruff right now. Cannot see who the injured player is. Centurions here, we're still in the first quarter, have already fumbled the ball and thrown an interception and trailed by the score of 14-0. Broome has not crossed the midfield stripe. I don't think Broome even has a Pete's in 1st and 10 yet. While Woodruff has put up several scores on some nice drives. The injured Woodruff player is number 73. That is Brandon Ritz, who is an offensive lineman, 6 foot, 260, junior. So that was a gain of almost 7. Let's call it 2nd down and 4 for the Wolverines right now.
2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Tucker looks over, getting a long look at the play. Dropping back to pass. And slides out to about the 45. I don't think he got the first down. He's going to be about a yard short. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. The Concoction Ministry line to go is 1. It looks like a jumbo package coming in for the Wolverines as they bring in extra linemen right here. Ball given to the running back in the backfield, and I don't think second effort. I don't know if he got it or not. That's going to be close. And they're going to give him the Pete Sin 1st and 10. If he got it, he didn't get it by much, but they didn't even measure. Initially, he did not have it. Dropping back to pass, looking for a receiver. And it's caught down at about the 10-yard line. Number 2 on the catch for the Wolverines.
Number 12, Maje Martin on the tackle.
Maje Martin with the tackle. But Woodruff has come to play tonight, and Broome is not. Just being honest with you, the Centurions have been in a funk now for about 2 weeks. Need to try to get it going here, or this game's going to be over for halftime. They trail 14-0. And now they get an offsides penalty. And the wheels have come off the wagon here for the Centurion fans. First and 5 at the 7-yard line. And in the end zone, untouched again, is Birch for Woodruff. For the touchdown. On for the PAT is Gaspar. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
This scoreboard update is brought to you by Cleepers Construction. If you are looking to build a new home, remodel, or just add additions to your house, call Shane Cleeper at 864-205-9536. This point after touchdown is brought to you by Ray's Recycling, LLC, located in Cowpens, South Carolina. If you're looking for the best prices on all your scrapped automotive or truck cores, we give you the best prices and the fairest guarantee. For more information, call or text Dusty at 864-590-3177. And remember, sell your junk car for cash.
All righty, Gaspar set to give it a boot now. Kicks it down the field, and it's going to be picked up. No, it doesn't. The ball bounced away, and the Centurions luckily got on it. That's Cohen who recovered it. But Woodruff has come fired up to play tonight. They really wanted this game bad after losing to the Centurions earlier, and it's hard to beat a good team twice in the same year, but Woodruff has really come loaded for bear tonight, and the Centurions have not responded, to be honest. They have been kicked in the mouth and have not responded. High snap right now. Brackett Brandon maybe gets 2 on the carry. But what is killing Broome right now is the lack of a passing game. That Woodruff has totally taken away the run tonight. And that was actually a loss of 1 on the play. But Broome has been ineffective to throw the ball to get them off the line of scrimmage. They have got everybody within 5 yards of the line. Ball pitch, trying to get the corner right here. J-Mac bounces it outside. He gets it out to about the 34-yard line and is run out of bounds there. And it's going to bring up 3rd down now. And the Concoction Ministry line to get is out at the 38-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4. A short 4 or a long 3. That has been the biggest play of the night so far for the Centurions, and that was a 7-yard gain. 1 minute to go here in first quarter action, 21-0. Woodruff leads. Carlos Cohen goes in motion. And I believe we got a timeout called. There was some confusion. Matthew Hall was throwing his hands up and did not know what the play was. So now you've tipped off that play and wasted the play they've called, which was going to be a jet sweep to Cohen. We'll see what they come back to. But right now, this timeout is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Again, the Broome Athletic Booster Club does a lot of things, serves all the athletic teams at Broome High School. Again, stopped by tonight, and I saw some of their sweatshirts and T-shirts they got on sale for the fall and the winter. They have the concessions at all the games, do a great job with that, but just a great group of people to work with. Contact Richard Varner to find out how you can get involved, either by being a member or helping with some of the games with the things they do, though. But the Broome Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of all Centurions teams. Okay, here we go. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. We just tipped off one play. Let's see what we come back to right here. 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. Dropping back to pass. It goes to Cohen. Cohen's got it caught. He breaks the tackle and gets the first Centurion first down of the game. So it's a pizza in, 1st and 10. Keeping the drive alive for the Centurions.
And it's another pizza in, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down East Main Street, stop by and see our friends at Pizza Inn, located right
back
across
to action.
the street
Here we go.
from the new
Cohen takes the ball on the pitch for the jet sweep. He's going to take what he can get, which is not much, and he gets to the 46, maybe, for a gain of 1, if they even give him that. They're going to say now it's no gain. It's 2nd down, 10 yards to go.
Now bring him 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One receiver up top, 2 to the bottom. 2 backs in the backfield. Faking. With the run is Brackett Brannon. And he gets that one upfield for a pizza 10, 1st and 10, keeping this drive alive.
And it's another pizza in, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're
So Centurions starting to show a little life on offense. Now, they're 3 scores down, but we still got 10.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. We got a long way to go, but the Centurions have got to get something started right here on this drive. First of all, just to give their defense a chance to regroup. Ball's given in the backfield. That is going to be J-Mac. J-Mac rushes it up the field, and he gets it down to about the 33-yard line. And that is close to another pizza in. It is another pizza in, 1st and 10. Centurions are driving the football right now with their most impressive drive of the night. 3.2 seconds remaining. 1st and 10. Brackett Brannon gives it to J-Mac again. J-Mac pushing forward, and he's going to push the pile down to about the 27-yard line. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
This Centurion offensive drive is brought to you by Spartan Waste. Spartan Waste is a locally owned trash collection company that services communities throughout the upstate of South Carolina. Friendly, professional, and dependable, we take pride in the work we do and the customers we serve in a place we call home. For more information, contact Mark Nelson at 864-573-0123. More reliability, less frustration.
So we take the long walk down the field, and the Centurions have got a drive going right now. We'll have 2nd down and about 8 yards to go. Ball is going to be spotted on the Woodruff 28-yard line. Centurions around their offensive coaches now, getting instructions. On the option pitch, J-Mac with it, trying to get ahead of steam going. He runs and gets the ball down for a short gain till he's run out of bounds on the play. So it's going to bring up third down now for the Centurions. A gain of 2, so it's going to bring up third down, and let's say about 5 yards to go. This will be definitely, at this point, 2-down territory for the Centurions, who trail 21-0 to Woodruff here at home. J-Mac on the carry again, and he gets hit. And nothing was there. I don't know if he even got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up fourth down now. Fourth down, 5 yards to go. We'll see if the Centurions probably will use a timeout here to talk about this. This is an important play. 12 on the play clock. Don't know if they'll get to be rushed to get this play off. I would use the timeout to make sure everybody's on the same page. Fourth down and 5. And they're going to give the somebody call timeout. Delay of game. Wow. Holy cow. So that pushes it back to 4th and 10 now. As the Centurions thought they would call timeout to make sure they're squared away, but they went ahead and tried to run the play and got a delay of game. Brackett Brandon looking for receiver. Fires it, and they're saying it's incomplete. Said he caught it out of bounds, so they're going to turn the ball over on downs. So the defense will take the field.
This defensive series is brought to you by Jeff Johnson with Fraser Roofing. Fraser Roofing provides free, no obligation estimates and roofing evaluations. Call Jeff now for all your roofing needs and gutter needs at 864-494-2154. Remember, Faith Family Fraser Roofing.
So Woodruff will get the ball back and dodge another bullet right here. 11:03 remaining second quarter. Woodruff already leads by 3 scores, dropping back to pass. And that pass was, if he caught that ball, that was right in the seam. It was well blocked, but the pass kind of went over the head of the receiver. Then the intended receiver was number 3 on the play. That was Corey Scott, but they had a play if they had completed that. 2nd and 10 now at the 31-yard line. Tucker looks over, gets the play. Dropping back to pass. Now running the ball and sliding down at the 34-yard line after a gain of about 5. And it's going to bring up third down and 6. The Concoction Ministries line to gain is out at the 43-yard line. Two receivers up top, one to the bottom, one back in the backfield. That is Birch back there with Tucker. Dropping back to pass, looking for a receiver. He's got a man open, and he's got it right at the stick for the first down. So it's going to be a pizza in 1st and 10. You got to play him tighter than that. He was wide open at the stick, and, you know, you hit him after he caught it, but he went far enough to get the first down. So that's going to be a chance to move the sticks again. Man in motion, dropping back to pass, fires one off his back heel, and it hit the ground. Again, receiver was open again, but Tucker threw that one backpedaling and just left it short. Second down, 10 yards to go. Woodruff taking their time, signaling in the play. Ball's given off on the running back. He's got a hole. He gets it out to the 48-yard line, 49-yard line. Is going to be tackled in. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 2. 3rd down and 3. The yard to get is the Broome 47. 3 receivers up top. Play being signaled in from the side. Tucker looks over, gets the play, has Birch in the backfield with him. Fires the quick pass in the middle, and he's wide open again for the first down. Tucker is just picking them apart on this short passing game right now. Noah Quinn with the tackle, but just pinpoint passing. Nothing fancy, the quick passes. And it's another pizza in 1st and 10. New set of downs.
And it's another pizza in 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive.
And so Woodruff looking to burn some more clock, and we have got a flag on the play. A Memories Entertainment LLC flag. Delay of game on Woodruff.
There's a flag on the play, and this flag is brought to you by Memories Entertainment, LLC. If you're looking for a place to host a wedding, wedding rehearsal, banquet, or birthday party, or any other social event.
Pass over the middle is complete, and still trying to churn, and he does. Falls down at the 40-yard line. But again, just another quick pass over the middle for the Woodruff Wolverines. Centurion player is down on the play. We have not had a chance to mention our touchdown sponsor very much, and we're going to get one in right now. It's not a touchdown for the Centurions, but just to hear from our sponsor. This Centurion touchdown is brought to you by Wayback Burgers. If you're looking for a great burger or crispy fries or even a smooth shake, plus many other great entrees, go by and see our friend Philip Blackerby at Wayback Burgers, located on Highway 290 in Duncan or in Greenville at 1757 Woodruff Road. Private Eye Ivy said she was getting lonely there, that she has not had too many Wayback Burgers here the last 2 weeks, and she's all dressed and decorated for Christmas now. The injured player for the Centurions is number 12 limping off the field. That is Amaje Martin, who was our defensive player of the week for last week. So it's going to, well, they're saying 3rd and 10. Let's see what they got right here. Down marker says 3rd. I don't know if it's 2nd or 3rd. That's probably what they're checking right now.
Woodruff thought it. Calling timeout right now. I was thinking it's second down. The marker says third down. Does anybody know what down it is? If you do, you can call 999-9999. Thank you. And that's the guess the down contest for tonight. Again, our timeouts are brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Woodruff has called their first timeout. We've got 7:56 remaining here in quarter number 2. And the Woodruff Wolverines have pitched a shutout, 21-0. Centurions just have had trouble getting it going here for 2 straight weeks on the offensive side of the ball. Did not have a offensive player of the week from last week. So we were hoping to rebound this week with a good offensive game. Centurions scored 27 at Woodruff back on September 23rd, but just have not been able to get anything going till the last drive, and then on downs got stopped. They had a 4th and 5 and got a delay of game penalty, went forward on 4th and 10, and the running back did not get in. There goes around the end right here, and what nice open field tackle then by Noah Quinn. And it's going to be a gain of about 5 on the play. Noah Quinn basically did that himself. So it's going to bring up 4th down now. Woodruff going to go for it. Why not? You're up 21-0. You got to bring somebody up to cover that slot man right now. He's going to go down and stop right in the seam for the number 2 is open. We got to slide over and get him. There we go. Now we're over there. 4th and 5, man in motion this time. Dropping back to pass, looking for a receiver. He's still looking. He fires it up the field, and it's out of bounds. So the Centurions finally will get a stop then. Tucker could not find anybody open till the last minute. Scrambled to buy time and ended up throwing the ball incomplete. This defensive series is brought to you by Jeff Johnson with Fraser Roofing. So the Centurions defense got the stop there. They will go to the offensive side of the ball now. And we'll try to get something going on offense now. Trailing 21-0. Centurions need to get on the board before halftime. 7:07 remaining till halftime. Brackett Brandon going deep. And we got pass interference there. The receiver got tripped going for the ball. That was Carlos. I believe that was Carlos Cohen was the intended receiver, and he got tripped. So it's a Memories Entertainment flag. There's a flag on the play, and this flag is brought to you by Memories Entertainment, LLC. If you're looking for a place to host a wedding, wedding rehearsal, banquet, or birthday party, or any other social event, call Christy Quinn at 864-491-7002. Proud sponsor. All right, Centurions back on offense now. Brackett Brennan with a lot of time and just he's got a wide open receiver and just missed him. J Mack was there. He's got to step into that pass. He's throwing that off his heels, and he left it short. I'm sure that's something that he really will need to work on before his senior year is, and I know that he claims he's done that, but he's going to have to develop his passing skills. Got all the legs for a runner, but I'm sure that's what the Broome coaching staff is going to have him really working on his passing skills, because these two opponents here at the end of the year have taken away the run and are making him throw. Second down, looking for a receiver over the middle, and he's got his receiver down to the 30-yard line then. Nice pass. That's going to be a Pizza Inn 1st and 10.
It's another Pizza Inn 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down East Main Street, stop by and see our friends at Pizza Inn, located right across the street from the new Spartanburg High School.
All righty, Centurions with the ball now. And we have got Laundry on the field again.
And the Centurions have got another penalty up on the offensive line. False start. I don't know what. I know they have got a new center tonight and a new tackle due to illness on there, but we don't know what is going on up front. Pass intended then for Isaiah Brown. It's broken up. It's going to bring up second down and 15. .6:30 remaining, and first half action. Woodruff 21 and Broome 0. Dropping back to pass again. He's going to keep the ball running, hold on to it, gets down to the 30, which was the original line of scrimmage, and driven back. So a gain of about 5, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 on the play.
Bracket man on the keeper. Gain of about 5. That'll make it 3rd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 3rd down, 10 yards to go. Centurions are going to be again in a 2-down territory right here to try to get the first down. Got 2 plays to try to get it. Dropping back to pass. Pass is going to be thrown. And it's going to be complete. Did he get enough for the first down? Let's see, did they mark it for? Fourth and 1 for the Centurions, and they're going with the power backfield now. 4th down, 1 yard to go. And the Centurions pick up the first down to about the 17-yard line.
And it's another Pizza Inn 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down East Main Street, stop by and see our friends at Pizza Inn, located right across the street from the new Spartanburg High School.
Centurions are staying with this power lineup right now, that they're going to probably go with the wild Centurion look with 3 backs in the backfield plus McGill back here. And he's just going to run behind all those blockers. He's trying to get to the corner. He breaks the tackle. He's going in. Touchdown, Centurions! The Centurions are on the board. And Private Eye Ivy says, I love touchdowns, but I love way back burgers too. Touchdown Ivy is celebrating the touchdown there. And owned for the PAT. The Rays Recycling LLC PAT is Mason Dixon to attempt the kick. And let's see what we got here. We've got Laundry on the field. Let's see. Coach Fleming wants to know what the call is. It's unsportsmanlike conduct on Woodruff. It will be marked off on the kickoff. Will be. So Mason Dixon on to attempt the PAT. The kick is blocked. So the Centurions, and we've got flags galore right here. It looks like Flag Day. This may be another penalty on Woodruff, which, let's see what this one's going to be.
This point after touchdown is brought to you by Ray's Recycling, LLC, located in Cowpen, South Carolina. If you're looking for the best prices on all your scrapped automotive or truck cores, we give you the best prices and the fairest guarantee. For more information, call or text Dusty at 864-590-3177. And remember, sell your junk car for cash.
Officials are still trying to figure this one out.
There's a flag on the play, and this flag is brought to you by Memories Entertainment, LLC. If you're looking for a place to host a wedding, wedding rehearsal, banquet, or birthday party, or any other social event, call Christy Quinn at 864-491-7002. Proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football.
All right, we were already going to have a 15-yard mark off for Woodruff on the PAT. Personal foul, Woodruff. So this could be possibly be a 30-yard penalty. So they're going to go over and explain that right there. Personal foul after the play, and there was already on the touchdown, there was a personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct from Woodruff. So that's 15 and 15 should be 30 yards in penalties right now by the Wolverines that should mark it off. Now, how can you let's see what it's going to be here. They're going to be kicking off probably from, this would be definite onside kick time right here. Centurions, I have never seen this before in any game I've ever broadcast. Broome is going to be kicking off from the Woodruff 30-yard line, because that's 30 yards in penalties and unsportsmanlike and contact penalties with the Woodruff Wolverines. So the Centurions are set to kick off at the 30. Now, I don't know what the rule is right here. If you could do a free kick on the kickoff, actually tee it up, and Mason could actually try a 40-yard field goal. I'm wondering on this right now what they're explaining. Would you even want to attempt that? If the ball's missed, it would be kicked off in the end zone. But I know in some cases, I don't know if you can do this in high school, you can try a dead ball field goal. Centurions are gathering over right now. This has been a mystery right here, and we'll go back for our touchdown celebration.
This Centurion touchdown is brought to you by Wayback Burgers. If you're looking for a great burger or crispy fries or even a smooth shake plus many other great entrees, go by and see our friend Philip Blackerby at Wayback Burgers, located on Highway 290 in Duncan or in Greenville at 1757 Woodruff Road.
So this is interesting right here. You don't want to kick it in the end zone, because if it's automatic touchdown, they get on the 20. You can afford to take a chance here with a pooch or onside kick to go recover, because it's got to go at least 10 yards, which would be to the 20 right here. So this will be interesting to see how the Centurions play this one out right here. I'd almost kick it to the top of the screen up there. There's no safety back there over these two deep line. You could kick a pooch kick there to about the 5.
They've got nobody back there. Their one deep guy is kind of in the middle of the field. This is an interesting, I've never seen this play before. And it's recovered at the 20 by Woodruff. And that's where the Wolverines will start this defensive drive.
This defensive series is brought to you by Jeff Johnson with Fraser Roofing. Fraser Roofing provides free, no obligation estimates and roofing evaluations. Call Jeff now for all your roofing needs and gutter needs at 864-494-2154. Remember, Faith Family Fraser Roofing.
All right, here we go right now. Quick pass is thrown. Centurions need to try to keep the momentum of their score, and that play goes for about 2 yards on the play. The pass completion in 4:50 remaining till halftime. Centurions have 2 timeouts. Woodruff has 2 timeouts here.
Make it 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7, a gain of 3 on the play. $20 on the play clock. Woodruff taking their time right here, and now they're going to call timeout. Again, want to take this opportunity to thank all of our sponsors for this year. Pizza Inn, who hosted our Players of the Week in our first down. Cleeper Construction, our scoreboard sponsor. By the Broome Athletic Booster Club, who was our timeout sponsors. By Memories Entertainment LLC, who was our flag on the play. Spartan Waste and Mark Nelson was our offensive sponsor. Our defensive sponsor was Jeff Johnson with Fraser Roofing. Coyle's Lawn and Service Care LLC was our punting. Ray's Recycling was our extra point sponsor. Larry's Trophies was our kickoff sponsor. Wayback Burgers was our sponsors for our touchdowns. Brown's Chapel was a break in the action. And Concoctions, Faces of Total Victory, and Stewart Paint Service LLC were the sponsors for our Yard to Gain. Castler and Jerry Hughes were our scholarship sponsors. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. And here comes a Centurion player. I don't know why he's coming off. They sent Marquise off for a minute. I don't know why he had to come off. Quickly, Preston Thrift goes back out there. But had to come off for a play. I don't know if it was equipment or what it was. Number 2, there is not anybody within. Now they're going to slide out a little bit. That little quick dump-off pass, he's wide open. They could throw that all day long. He gives the ball right now to the running back, and that is Birch. Birch gets it out to the 28-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3. Centurions need a stop here. They could stop it, get it back. They'd have a chance maybe to get this lead down to a touchdown before halftime. So the Concoction Ministries line to gain is the 31. 3rd down and the short 3 to go. Quick pass is going to be caught, and I believe he got the 1st down. Did not have it when he initially caught it, but he turned it up and gets the 1st down. Move the chains.
And it's another Pizza Inn 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down East Main Street, stop by and see our friends at Pizza Inn, located right across the street from the new Spartanburg High School.
All righty, here we go. A new set of downs for Woodruff. Dropping back to pass. The pass is going to be complete. Missing tackles. He gets out to the 40-yard line. He's going to be about a yard short of getting the 1st down. Gain of 9. Centurions had to play red, but you got to put the man on the ground. 2nd down and very short on the 40-yard line. 2nd and 1. 3 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom.
Dropping back to pass, throwing a quick screen pass. He's got it out in the flat. He's got the first down, not by much, but there is laundry on the field at the 42-yard line. It is a Memories Entertainment LLC holding penalty on the Wolverines. So that will nullify the first down. And that's going to back it up to about the 32-yard line, I believe, 31-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 now for the Wolverines. 2:38 remaining till halftime. Woodruff will get the ball first to start the second half. Excuse me. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. 1 up top. Centurions in a 2-deep zone. Now keeping the ball up the middle is Tucker. Tucker's going to get the first down just on a quarterback draw all the way out to the 43-yard line. Carson Tucker kept his own number and gets the pizza in, 1st and 10. So I don't think the Centurions at this point are going to get the ball back before halftime. Keep the clock running right here. 21 seconds on the play clock. 2:05 on the game clock till halftime. Dropping back to pass. And it's going to be complete. That's number 1 with the catch. Again, there's a pass. Touchdown, Woodruff. Wow. Centurions went to sleep. And Woodruff's in the end zone. On for the PAT. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Is brought to you by Ray's Recycling LLC, located in Cowpen, South Carolina. If you're looking for the best prices on all your scrapped automotive or truck cores, we give you the best prices and the fairest guarantee. For more information, call or text Dusty at 864-590-3177. And remember, sell your junk car for cash. So the Woodruff Wolverines drive 80 yards on the Centurions. And our new score on the Cleepers Construction scoreboard. This scoreboard update is brought to you by Cleepers Construction. And our score now is Woodruff 28 and Broome 6. 1:39 remaining here in first half action. And there's the kick. It's a dribbler picking it up, running with it, and getting out to about the 43 on the play.
Number 7 Garrett's on tackle on the return.
And the Centurions will go on offense here. Got good field position.
Centurions will start this possession first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Centurion offensive drive is brought to you by Spartan Waste. Spartan Waste is a locally owned trash collection company. Dropping back to pass. Here comes the rush. Throughout the upstate of South Carolina. He's going to fake it. He's going to take it up and get it down to around the 50-yard line before running out of bounds in. KBB on the rush attempt. Gain of 6 on the play.
Now make it 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
Second down, 4 yards to go. Dropping back to pass. He's faking. He's got a receiver. He's going deep. He's wide open. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. Oh, he dropped the ball. Holy cow. Isaiah Brown was all alone, had 10 yards on the man covering him, and could not hold on. On the pump and go route, the defensive back bit, and Isaiah Brown will have nightmares of that play, was wide smack open, and it's going to bring up 3rd down now and about 5 yards to go. But that had touchdown, cheeseburger, way back burgers written all over it. Dropping back to pass. Ball's going to be thrown and dropped again by the receiver. 4th down. Centurions are going to punt this. They can't give up another score for halftime.
Intended for number 1, Trayshawn Super. Now bring up 4th and 4 at the 49-yard line.
And that pass was intended for 9th grader Suber, 21, and he could not catch the ball. Noah Quinn gets a nice kick. It's going to roll down inside to about the 5-yard line. And that's where the Wolverines will start this drive. And it looks like, do we have laundry on the field? Let's see what the flag is. Illegal procedure on Broome, and that's about the 6th or 7th procedure penalty that Broome's had tonight. So Noah Quinn's punt will be for naught, and they'll bring it back and do it again.
Illegal procedure on the offense. Now bring up 4th and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Punt team on again, the Coils. And it's going to be another good punt. It's going to hit and roll down. That was a Coils Lawn Care and Service LLC punt. So Woodruff will get the ball back up 28-6 with 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining. Stay with us at halftime. I think you will enjoy our halftime interview tonight. Was with the award, a new award that Cox Sports Broadcasting came up with. It is the Senior Spotlight Award for a young man that has persevered throughout his career at Broome High School, Garrett Sontag, and I think you will enjoy in hearing some of his story. Okay, short run on the play. Woodruff, I think, will be content to go in up by 3 scores here at the half.
Number 17, Troy Agnew, and number 72, Lance Fowler in the tackle.
So it's going to be a loss of 1, second down, 11 yards to go. Ball handed off to the running back in the backfield again. And again, that is going to be Birch. Birch just running tough back there. That's going to do it here for first half entertainment. And your halftime score is going to be the Woodruff Wolverines lead the Broome Centurions by the score of 28-6. It is time now for our halftime show, the Castler and Jerry Hughes Scholarship halftime show.
Insurance is proud to bring you the full coverage scoreboard throughout the 2022 playoffs. Follow along on Twitter.
And we're going to go now and hear from Garrett Sontag.
On every game in the playoff bracket. When it comes to your full coverage needs off the field, go with the home team. Go with Farm Bureau Insurance for auto, home, and life insurance.
And welcome to the Coach's Corner, coming to you live from the Pizza Inn here. You've got the fan club here kind of cranking up on you there. They want to take pictures and heckle, and isn't it nice to have a fan club out there?
Yes, sir.
We've got a special award that we have saved here for kind of what potentially could be our last show for this year, though. But it's a special award that I came up with, and the one that kind of means a lot to me. We've never given this award here before. But I'm going to tell you a little story. Back when I was young, I had a childhood disease that was called Sittingham's chorea. And I was fortunate enough to, when we had this problem, that our family was up north in Brockton, Massachusetts, and my father was able to get me into the Children's Hospital up in Boston, which is the top children's hospital in the world.
Yes, sir.
And they did everything they could, x-rayed me from head to toe. I was just a little fella. I was 7 years old and all. And there was, after going through this, they found out what was wrong. What was wrong? It was a rare disease. And I didn't know if I would ever get to play sports or not.
Yes, sir.
That I had to take medicine for 7 years. I had to come home and rest and really take it easy, and probably did not find out about whether I would get to play sports was till I got to junior high school.
Yes,
and
sir.
they then had to check to make sure, though. So in my sports career, went through, everything came through after that. And my award that I've got for you tonight is called the Cox Sports Broadcasting. It's called the Senior Spotlight Award. And you persevered through a lot of things
Yes, sir.
over the years here, though. And I want to give you credit because you've had some things that most of your teammates have not been through with going through surgeries and other things. You've hung in there, for the varsity and played a lot of different positions and, again, done a lot of big things for this team over your 2 years on the varsity.
Yes,
so
sir.
this is a special award, though, and I just want to give you a chance maybe to share with some of the people that you've had to go through, the surgeries and other things, being in the hospital and all.
Back in ninth grade, I had a concussion, and I had to miss a little bit, and then I also tore my hamstring and towards the end of the season in baseball. Well, 10th grade, I came back, and then COVID, I missed a good amount of my season. I had COVID, I was out, just like most people. And then I had another concussion. And then 11th grade, I was healthy all year, looking forward to a good senior year. I talked to you last year
You
at the end
did.
of the interview.
You sure did. I enjoyed that interview.
I was ready to get started, but lifting and all this circumstance happened, and I ended up tearing something in my insides, and I had to have a hernia surgery. So I missed most of my summer, my last year, and had to have surgery. Didn't get to have my normal senior year. Didn't get to lift. Didn't get to go all the 7-on-7s. Still haven't really been able to lift and play to my full potential. I felt like I've been playing hurt all year, but just trying to do the best I can for my senior year and for my team. And I felt like I've really tried to put the team first, but constantly having to sleep, rest for my, just always hurting, having to constantly take pain medicine like this all year long.
And again, I know you are a man of strong faith.
Yes, sir.
And I know your faith in God has gotten you through all the things you've been through there too. And you know, the thing that's tough lots of times that we don't understand, that lots of times why things happen. But we know too that God's got a plan for us and everything goes on, and He has a purpose. Because I go through that all the time. Like, why did He let that happen? You know, or why is I'm experiencing this though? But again, you've got to be excited from the standpoint of the Woodruff game earlier. You had some big plays against them. I remember a huge pass down the middle that you caught those. So are you looking forward to getting to play Woodruff again?
I'm looking forward to it. That's where my family is from. That's where my dad went to school. Growing up, I always had a kind of wanted to play my best ability against Woodruff because it's kind of personal to me. And I feel like against Chapman, that was like something I really want to do because it was pink out. And like my grandma, she did die of cancer, so that was a very emotional game for me too. And I just tried to give them all, and I feel like I'm gonna do the same this week.
I'm curious from a player standpoint. Was it overwhelming last week to have senior night, to have pink night, to have little league night, and playing for the conference championship? I know there were a lot. Do you think that was a distraction in any way for the players, for all the things that were going on last Friday night, and then on top of that you had to play?
Yes, I mean, I think we made it a distraction. It shouldn't have been, but I mean, I think we kind of let it get to our heads, and we talked about that this week in practice about how we should have acted like we've been there before, and we had just kind of let it get to our heads, let senior night. I mean, senior night's always an emotional night, so we were playing emotional, and we didn't get off to the best start, and everybody started to just kind of play with emotions, and we just kind of dug ourselves a deep hole. I mean, Chapman's a great football team. They've been there before. They've been in those types of regional championships, and we haven't, and they showed up to play, and we just didn't, and they punched us right in the mouth, and we realized that this week. It was kind of a wake-up call, and we're ready to get back on the field, show everybody that that's not who we are and that we can really come back out, and I feel like we're going to shock everybody this weekend, show them a whole different team against Woodruff.
Now, you're one of the seniors, and you have been a team captain this year. What has your role been this week with you've got a heck of a lot of young players on this team, to get them refocused? Hey, we're starting back 0-0 and all. What's your role as one of the team leaders been this week?
We just kind of try to preach to everybody that we're 0-0. Everybody clean slate, no matter who you played, who you beat, who got beat, who beat you. Like, none of that matters. All that matters now is winning each week to just keep moving on to the next round. And I feel like last year I didn't really – I mean, you kind of understand that the seniors want to win, but this year it's a lot more personal. Like, when you're a senior, it just kind of opens up perspective a lot more. So we just try to be more mature and lead the team in practice this week, get us back on the right foot. But, I mean, even the younger guys like DT right there, he is one of the strong leaders on the field. Him and Cam always show up to play, always very aggressive. They've been there for us all year. And I feel like Kamaje, J-Mac, I mean, even the younger guys, they know what we're going to have to do to step up, make plays. And not the seniors, yeah, we step up, but the whole team really stepped up this week and just locked in and know what we have to do. We have a really mature group of guys, a really talented group.
Being a senior, do you feel that sense of urgency too, and that this could be the last time I walk on the field? And I don't want it to be that. I want to keep this thing going as long as we can.
Yes, sir. That's what kind of people were emotional last week, senior night. I mean, I wasn't really too emotional because I know we had another opportunity. Yeah, we got our tails built, but we had another opportunity. But knowing this week, I mean, win or you're done. You kind of play with more emotion, you play more aggressive, realizing that it's kind of probably going to come to an end. Most of us won't put on shoulder pads, won't see the same group of guys again after this.
Okay. What are your plans now for when you do hang up the uniform this year and you're completely finished with football at Broome High School? What are your plans for the future?
Right now I'm just trying to apply to different colleges, get in. I've got some scholarship opportunities that I'm working on, full ride academically. Not really any kind of football, not really doing football in college, but I want to be a sports manager, like a business manager, manage sports contracts. And like, I know some people that are high up in the business that I feel like they could help get me started, and that's something I've always wanted to do, and I feel like that'd be a dream job.
Well, that's actually what my master's is in. Sports management and sports marketing is what I got my master's degree in, though. So it's a good field. It's a good field with a lot of opportunities and, a lot of things you can do. All right, we're going to get to several of the questions here. for you now that we've gotten some of those things behind us. All right, this has been my go-to question this year. You can tell that I when I coached, I loved designing my own uniforms.
Yes, sir.
That I designed all the uniforms at Bowling Springs for basketball. We got a new one every year, and we went from there. Now that I don't have a team anymore, I'm Team Cox Sports Broadcasting. So I've got the jerseys. I've done a lot of them in Broome colors and all. You've been given your first sports management job to design the Broome High School football uniforms. Tell me what you're going to, from helmets down to jerseys, pants, shoes, tell me what you're going to design as your first management job.
My favorite uniform we have is the all whites. So I'm going to keep the gold helmet. I love our gold helmets. I think they look great. We all, seniors, got to talk to Coach Anderson about face masks and stuff. We all wanted the blue. I mean, it looks great. I'm going to stick with the white, and I'm going to have the blue letters, and I feel like I kind of want to outline them in a silver, make them pop a little bit, and have I want to keep that logo, but I want to have the Centurions somewhere on the jersey, or if we even put little Centurions in the background of the jersey,
or maybe even put them on the collar or on the sleeve. You could do that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How about the pants? Now you're going with?
I like how we have the Under Armour signs on our pants, but I feel like I'd have our thigh pads. I want to get our own numbers where when you have on, you can see the numbers through the thigh pads. I feel like that'd be great.
Okay, white shoes too. So you're gonna go with all white. White makes you look fast.
Oh yeah.
White makes you look fast. The ball black makes you look mean, and all. So I've always enjoyed good ideas on good-looking uniforms, and that kind of leads me to another question I'll get to you with here later. Let's see what I've got right here too. What's something that your parents told you at a young age that you still apply today?
Probably just anything I do, go out and do it to the best of my ability. Like we talked about earlier, playing through this injury, trying to play all year. I was kind of frustrated, didn't want to play. I mean, I was talking about I might as well just hang it up. I'm not going to be the best of my team, but my dad always told me just keep being the best you, do the best you can, show up for the team. And I've just continued to do that every week. And even when I go out to my sports management career, I just want to be the best I can be and try to do the best at my job.
All right. What are you most proud of? Do you have something that you've done, accomplished, or anything, or somebody or anything? What are you most proud of?
Most proud of? I can't really think. Come back to that one.
We'll come back to that one. Do you have a favorite thing? I've got some of my favorite things are my rings. This is my accomplishment ring for being the all-time winningest coach at Bowling Springs High School. I've got a Super Bowl ring from being a stockholder with the Green Bay Packers. I've got a championship ring for the first region championship ever at Bowling Springs High School. But those are kind of of course, my wedding ring. I better not leave that one out.
Don't leave that one out.
Don't want to leave that one out. No, I'd have no supper tonight when I got home. But what's your favorite thing? You have a favorite thing?
Probably my Offensive Player of the Year award that I got in 9th grade. I really like that. And then Most Improved Linebacker award, and kind of my rings from when I used to play baseball.
Okay. All right. Who is your favorite sports athlete? Do you have one?
In the NFL, I would say Jalen Ramsey, just because he's a cocky dude and he carries himself highly on the field, and everybody knows he's there and everybody knows who he is, and when he backs up, when he says something, he backs up with his playing ability.
Do you remember what the first game you ever went to was?
I went to a Clemson game when I was 2 years old, and that was my first day I ever went potty trained, actually. And I grew up in Clemson, and I've loved it ever since. I love the atmosphere, love everything about it.
Okay. All right. If I gave you 2 tickets to see any team play in any sport, who would you go see play, and who would you use out of the ticket for?
I would go to a Warriors game, and I'd like to go see them play the Lakers in LA or something, and I'd probably take my dad with me.
All right. All right, next question is, what motivates you to play the game? With everything you have been through physically, and we talked about that, and all it would have been easy to have to say, hey, I'm not going to go through this. But you have persevered. You've, again, been a leader this year, and, again, that's why you're getting this award tonight, that you have survived and persevered through everything you've been through. But what motivates you to play?
Just knowing how easily it can be taken away from you. When another injury I didn't mention earlier, it kind of happened before my high school career, but I had lung surgery. It was not working. I couldn't breathe really good, so I had to have that taken out. I missed the whole year of football, my middle school year, and just knowing, like, I've seen people every day, like, it can just be taken from you just like that. And I work over at McCarthy Tesler. I go to, like, a teacher cadet class over there, and just seeing some of those kids over there, it truly breaks your heart knowing, like, that could be me. And so I just think every day that I just thank God for giving me the opportunity and the ability to go play this game.
Okay. And the Hollywood's coming to town. They're going to make a movie about your life. Who is going to play you in the movie? You get to pick who's going to play you. Who would you want to play you?
Famous person, or like?
It can be anybody. You can have a famous actor, or you can have anybody. You could even have Shrek, but he's in another movie. There's a little size difference between you and Shrek too. I was asking him, did he want Shrek to play him in his movie about him? But we figured this year a little bit bigger, so.
I feel like I'm a pretty funny person, so I'd let Adam Sandler.
That'd be a good one. Yeah, I like Adam Sandler movies right there, though.
And like The Waterboy.
Okay. All right. I got a couple things here. Let me see if I can find those for the either-or questions, though, for you. We're going to fire a few of those out. Let's see if I brought those. I may not have brought them. They're in a different folder. Let me get here. Okay. These are either-ors that we're going to go with right now. Would you rather practice early in the morning or late at night?
Late at night. I'm not a morning person at all.
I am not either. I mean, I'd be embarrassed to tell everybody what time I get up. I'm retired, so I stay up as late as I want to, which is usually pretty late watching TV, and I got up today. I think I finally rolled out of bed about 11 today. So I'm not a morning person. I'm usually 10:30 to 11.
Well, I usually stay up late, but I struggle in the morning. I set my alarm for 7. I roll out of bed at like 7:30, and I have to rush to get to school. I'm late but I'm not a morning person at all.
I can remember those days teaching that I had morning duty at 7. I can't tell you how many times that I came rolling in and was late and panicking there, though. All right, would you rather have really cool uniforms and a bad place to play, or would you rather have a state-of-the-art place to play and ugly uniforms?
I'd rather have good uniforms and a bad place to play, because I feel like no matter where you're at, I mean, you're just still going to play, but look good, play good.
Okay, I'm under that same impression there too. All right, would you rather be mascot for the day or manager for the day?
Manager.
Okay, you want to be manager? You wouldn't want to put that suit on and just be go crazy, and nobody knew who was in there.
That's not my personality. I'm more of like a laid back and calm person. I couldn't get the crowd hype.
I would be the guy. I'm crazy without the suit, but if I could put that crazy head thing on and all, I would go wild on that, though. Would you rather lose a championship or never have had the opportunity to make the playoffs?
That's a tough one. I'd rather not make the playoffs, because you go that far, you make it to the state championship or something, it's 10 times more heartbreaking knowing you were just so close.
It is. I've been there, done that. I lost in the state semifinals one year, and I still go back and look at that game and have a lot of bad feelings about that game and the way things played out on that it's even hard, even 20-something years ago, to accept that. All right, here's some fast ones right now, too. SEC or ACC?
ACC.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Hot or cold?
Cold.
Big city or small town guy?
Small town.
NASCAR or hockey?
Hockey.
Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
A good workout or a good nap?
Good workout.
Okay, breakfast, lunch, or supper?
Supper.
Rather be on TV or radio?
TV.
Facebook? And welcome back to Royal Stadium. The Centurions are looking to try to get things going again here. And again, this is interesting now that Broome got penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct, and we're not even on the field. Don't know what this is for. But the Centurions, again, the body language right now does not look good. I mean, Broome players are still walking out from the locker room, came back out with really no fire in their tail or anything. I don't know what's going on here. But Centurions need to strap it back on. But we'll start the second half with a pooch kick that's fair caught, but Woodruff will get a good starting position here to start the second half. Just underway here at Royal Stadium.
Wolverines will start his possession 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the Broome 41-yard line. Woodruff up 28-6. But the Centurions are going to need to create some life right now. That the crowd's dead. Need something good to happen. Need to force a turnover. Woodruff pretty much did what they wanted to in the first half, dropping back, quarterback draw, being sacked, and that's a nice play then. Now Cam Scruggs, number 14, got Tucker, wrapped him up. Come on, guys, let's get some jacked up on you right there. Get fired up. You make a good play, and, you know, we would have thought we were at a mortuary right now. We got to get some life back in this crowd. You got to get some life back in this team. We still got about 23 minutes of football left to go. Second down, 12 yards to go. Man in motion this time. Pass is going to be thrown and caught out at the 44-yard line. Again, that short passing game has killed the Centurions tonight. So it's going to be third down now. Actually, they dropped it. He didn't catch that pass. Third down, 12 yards to go. Birch in the backfield with Tucker. 3 receivers up top. Man in motion is Tucker. Screen pass is thrown over the middle, and it's no good. So, fourth down now. And the Woodruff pointing team should be coming on the field. Centurions get their first 3 and out of the night. Cohen dropping back into safety for the Centurions. Come on, guys, let's get some life. Let's get some life here. We still got time to go. We can still put some points on the board. Maybe Woodruff coming out overconfident maybe in the third quarter, thinking they've got this thing in the bag. Centurions, let's get back in the game. There's a snap and the punt. It's going to be a low winding kick, fair caught down by Cohen, and the Centurions will start this offensive drive at the 33. The offensive drive is brought to you by Spartan Waste. Spartan Waste is a locally owned trash collection company that services communities throughout the upstate. So, Centurions now on offense. 3 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. Dropping back to pass. Pass is going deep again to Cohen. Cohen tried to get out to get it, and that time he was overthrown. Pretty good coverage on the play there, but that was the same play that they had Isaiah Brown wide smack open for the touchdown earlier, and he was unable to haul it in. It was on his fingertips, and he dropped it. Second down, 10 yards to go. Centurions, I know Coach Bridges in the offense, they ain't going to call it in here the rest of the way. They're going to come after you. Pass it again, play action pass, firing the receiver, and that one was thrown through the hands of Carlos Cohen. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now make it 3rd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Centurions with 2 incomplete passes. The
Concoction Ministry line to make is the Broome 43-yard line. Third down, 10 yards to go. Looking for a receiver. He's going to fire one deep. He's holding his jersey. Man, he's holding his jersey. Where is the flag? He caught it anyway. Wow. Good, great catch by Carlos Cohen. They were holding his jersey the whole freaking way down the field. So the Centurions get a pizza in, 1st and 10.
It's another pizza in, 1st and 10.
So Broome trying on their first office possession here, dropping back to pass, throwing deep again. And that time they were going for Isaiah Brown, and the pass was incomplete. Again, Centurions coming out throwing the ball this half. Second down, 10 yards to go. 10:20 remaining in the third quarter. Broome trails by the score of 28-6. Over the middle, the pass is going to be incomplete, but they were holding again, and there is a flag on the play. Carlos Cohen was being tugged on, his jersey being held as he broke on the post over the middle.
There's a flag on the play, and this flag is brought to you by Memories Entertainment, LLC. If you're looking for a place to host a wedding, wedding rehearsal, banquet, or birthday party, or any other social event, call Christy Quinn at 864-491-7002. Proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football.
So the Centurions get the first down now. Ball down on the 15-yard line. Brackett Brandon under pressure now, fires over the middle. He's got a man touch. Did he make it? It looked like he was in. Oh, come on now, Mr. Official. He was in the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal, but he was in on that, though. Carlos battled his way in. Great throw by KBB that time. Centurions have it 1st and goal. Here comes the jumbo backfield with the elephant backfield look in here with all the big uglies. Out of the shotgun is J-Mac. J-Mac in the end zone. Touchdown, Centurions. And it is a way back Burgers touchdown. Ivy is happy. Ivy gets cheeseburgers now. I love touchdowns, but we love way back burgers. So the Centurions are on the board on their first drive here. They'll go for 2 right now to see if they can cut this to a 2-score game with still plenty of time. 9:40 remaining here. Going back with that jumbo look again. J-Mac on the keeper right here. He's going to run. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. So the PAT is good.
This point after touchdown is brought to you by Ray's Recycling, LLC, located in Cowpen, South Carolina. If you're looking for the best prices on all your scrapped automotive or truck cores, we give you the best prices and the fairest guarantee. For more information, call or text Dusty at 864-590-3177. And remember, sell your junk car for cash.
All right, here we've got a Larry's Trophies kickoff coming up. Mason, the magician, Dixon set to kick it off from his own 40-yard line. Centurions have come back and cut the lead now to 28-14 with 9:40 remaining in quarter number 3. Mighty Mo has swung if the Centurions can just keep it rolling now. It's going to be a pooch kick across the field right now. Number 22 on the reception, and he breaks out in the open. Wow. Ball is returned to the 30-yard line, and that is a definite swing in the momentum. Back for Woodruff.
Number 16, Isaiah Brown on the tackle.
Thank goodness you had a track man, Isaiah Brown, who ran him down.
Wolverines will start this possession first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ball's going to be at the 31-yard line of the Centurions. It is a Frazier Roofing first and 10. Jeff Johnson is the man to call. So the pass is incomplete. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the Broome 31-yard line. On the keeper right here is going to be Tucker. He gets maybe one down to the inside the 30 to the 29. It's going to bring up third down and 8 to go on the Concoction Ministries line to gain. Huge play of the second half right here. Third down and 8. Tucker looks over. He's got 3 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. Looking to pass. Fires it up the field and had a man sitting right there at the marker. We got to come up and cover the guy sitting on the marker. Pass is complete for the first down. It doesn't do any good to sit there behind him and tackle him after he's got the first down. You got to come up with him and knock the ball away.
That'll make it first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19. Woodruff trying to answer the Broome touchdown to start the second half on the sprint out pass now, and there is Laundry on the field. False start for the Woodruff Wolverines. Mark off 5.
That'll make it first and 15 at the 24-yard line.
First and 15 at the 24. Dropping back to pass, throws the short pass, and did he catch it? It's going to bring up second down. Pass is complete.
Number 6, Preston Firth on the tackle.
Down to about the 15-yard line, second and 5, a gain of 10. Ball's given back to backfield as he's going to be hauled down after a gain of 3. And there is Laundry on the field.
On the tackle. Flag on the play.
Let's see what the flag is. Face mask on the Centurions. So just like that, Woodruff is back. First and goal. And that time on the carry was Birch, and Good penetration then by the Centurions. Need to force a turnover right here. Burt's slow getting up.
Number 17, Troy Agnew, and number 45, Bryson Arrow on the tackle.
And the Woodruff Wolverine running back is still down.
This defensive series is brought to you by Jeff Johnson with Fraser Roofing. Fraser Roofing provides free, no obligation estimates and roofing evaluations. Call Jeff now for all your roofing needs and gutter needs at 864-494-2154. Remember, Faith Family Fraser Roofing.
So it's going to be second down and goal now. Let's see where the ball has been spotted. I can't tell. I don't see the football. But it's probably close to where the running back is down around the 9-yard line. Again, Centurions need to find some way to keep them out of the own end zone right now. Broome scored on their first possession, held Woodruff to a 3-and-out on their first, and then got the ball back and were able to come down and score to cut it to a 2-possession game at 28-14. But Woodruff had a great kickoff return all the way down the Broome 30 and are knocking at the door right now to try to go up 3 scores again. Again, the winner of this game will probably go on and play at Daniel next week. That looking at some of the scores in the area going on right now. The high school playoffs. Abbeville leads Columbia 70-14. Bowling Springs trails Blythewood 24-0. Other games, Daniel leads 21-6 over Southside. The winner of that game plays the winner of this game. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. Giving it to the running back again right here. He's going to fall forward to about the 5-yard line. It's going to bring up third and goal. And the Concoction Ministries line to make is the goal line. So third and goal right now, third down. Centurion defense trying to hold them right here. 15 on the play clock, and timeout has been called by Woodruff right here. Or actually, a false start is what was called. It is a flag on the play. Third and goal now, back at about the 10. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Woodruff. Dropping back to pass. He's got a receiver. Touchdown. Centurions have not stopped that pass all night. And once again, Woodruff completes it and gets into the end zone. Gaspar with the PAT attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
This point after touchdown is brought to you by Ray's Recycling, LLC, located in Cowpen, South Carolina.
So the Centurions cannot get into a match the touchdowns right now. Broome scored to get back in the game, and just like that, let Woodruff turn around and come back to push it to a 3-score game. Again, you got to be able to make plays on both sides of the ball. You got to get the stops when you got a chance. You got to score when you get a chance. And right now, Centurions are not in sync. So the Larry's Trophies kickoff is coming up now. And here's Gaspar's kick. Is going to be a dribbler down the field. Picked up and running right up the middle with a good return out to the 45-yard line. Broome's going to have a good opportunity to do something with it, but that was Garrett Sontag with a nice return. Hopefully you got a chance to see Garrett was our Senior Spotlight Award winner for this week. And there's a Woodruff Wolverine down on the field right now. Again, our kickoffs are brought to you by Larry's Trophies, located on Highway 9 in Bowling Springs. Appreciate all the things that Terry does for us, helping us with our trophies and all. And I know that Broome High School gets all their trophies from Larry's Trophies there too. But Terry and I are both frustrated with our Green Bay Packers right now. Got to get Aaron Rodgers and them back on track. We're both stockholders with the Green Bay Packers. So we got to get them rolling again. And we got to get these Centurions rolling again too. Centurions will be starting this offensive drive. The Mark Nelson Spartan Waste offensive drive. Centurion offensive drive is brought to you by Spartan Waste. Spartan Waste is a locally owned trash collection company that services communities throughout the upstate of South Carolina. Friendly, professional, and dependable, we take pride in the work we do and the customers we serve in a place we call home. For more information, contact Mark Nelson at 864-573-0123. More reliability, less frustration. All right, Centurions on offense now, looking to throw the ball down the middle to Sontag, and it looked like he may have hurt his ankle trying to make a sliding catch. Garrett Sontag is back up, limping off the field, but he may have twisted his ankle as he tried to promote. Again, glad to see Terry Hall from Larry's Trophies watching the game tonight. Terry just sent us a message here, though, but Terry has been, gosh, she's been doing my awards forever. Does a great job, supports all these schools, and does a great job. If you need an award, if you need a Bible to be lettered or anything like that, he's got any award, he can take care of you. Does a great job. Located on Highway 9 in Bowling Springs. All right, second down. Was there a flag on the play? Trying to see why we're back at the 40-yard line. Okay. Dropping back to pass. Here comes the rush. And it's going to be dropped off. Out of bounds across the midfield stripe down to the 46. He's going to be just about 3 yards short. That was J-Mac on the pitch and catch. McGill. It's going to be third down and a long 3 for the Centurions right now. The Concoction Ministries line to get is the 44-yard line. The ball is on the 47 right now. Dropping back to pass again, looking for receiver. It's going to be complete and out of bounds, and this is to the freshman. Another freshman up off the JV team is number 21 on the reception. That is Treshim Suber, number 21, and it's a Pizza Inn.
And it's another Pizza Inn, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving.
And so new set of downs now. Centurions offense is clicking. Dropping back to pass. Now sprinting out. Up the field with the ball. Still going is KBB. KBB 3. That is Brannon on the run for another Pizza Inn 1st and 10. Centurions' offense has come to life, but is it going to be too late? They got to wake the defense up next. 5:17 remaining, third quarter. Centurions trail by 3 scores. Knocking on the door. Looking again to throw the ball. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to run it. He's off to the races. Is he in? Touchdown, Centurions! The Centurions are in the end zone. Private Ivy, cheeseburgers are on the way for way back burgers. So the Centurions have got the offense cranked up. Let's see if they can get the PAT here and get the defense going again.
Number 20, Mason Dixon for the PAT.
Mason Dixon on to attempt the PAT. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wow.
Mason Dixon's kick is no good. That'll make our score.
Is brought to you by Ray's Recycling, LLC, located in Cowpen, South Carolina. If you're looking for the best prices on all your scrapped automotive or truck cores, we give you the best prices and the fairest guarantee. For more information, call or text Dusty at 864-590-3177. And remember, sell your junk car for cash.
So, we are looking now at the kickoff coming up. The Larry's Trophies kickoff. We can put you on wide angle here to see where the ball is pooched. How about in the middle, right there, right on the 30-yard line, right down the middle will be a nice place to kick this one and see if it would hit and roll. It's coming across to the man with the big return last time, and he's coming up the sidelines and is going to be tackled by number 12 for the Centurions. That was Amaje Martin, who had contain on it. And that's where the defensive series will start right here.
This defensive series is brought to you by Jeff Johnson with Fraser Roofing. Fraser Roofing provides free, no obligation estimates and roofing evaluations. Call Jeff now for all your roofing needs and gutter needs at 864-494-2154. Remember,
right.
faith, family, friend.
And here we go. 3 receivers up top, 1 back in the backfield. The ball given to the running back right up the middle, and he almost broke it. That is Birch, and he gets out to about the 46-yard line. But the Centurions were spread out covering receivers, and they just hit that quick hitter up the middle. And he gets a good 7 yards on first down. Centurions are going to have to force a turnover, or going to have to find a way to get the 3 and out to get back. They cannot match touchdowns with Woodruff at this point. 2-score game, 15-point game, given to the running back again. He's going to break tackles and get it to the midfield stripe, and it's going to be a Pizza Inn 1st and 10.
14, Cam Scruggs on the tackle. That'll make it 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And you set it down now for Woodruff. Tucker in the backfield with Birch back there with him. 4 minutes and the clock running, under 4 minutes to go, third quarter action. 35-20 is our score. Ball given to the running back. He's found a big hole again. He's got yardage down to the 25, but I saw laundry flying. There's 2 laundries out there. He may have had a big hole for a reason. Officials are together talking. I think they're trying to decide whether they want to go to Wayback Burgers or Pizza Inn postgame. Now they've come up with holding. And the Centurions will take that march off right now. Holding on Woodruff. Declined. The first one was. Now they're going to call the other penalty and take it back. Wow. That's going. Chop block. Okay. That's why they took the holding penalty was less. They took there was 2 flags. One of them was a chop block. A chop block penalty. So here we go. We're going to take this one back now. That was the more severe of the penalties and back it up. Woodruff back up now. And this is going to be, gosh, first down and 27, halfway to Packlet for the Wolverines. Centurions need to get the defense off the field and the offense back on the field while the offense is hot. Broome has scored its last 2 drives, but they can't keep matching scores with Woodruff. Dropping back to pass. And intercepted. Intercepted on the play. Wow, that is Grayson Bradley. So Broome got the turnover that they've been needing the whole game to try to get back in this game. Centurion offense on the field now. Centurion offensive drive. This Centurion offensive drive is brought to you by Spartan Waste. Spartan Waste is a ball's on the ground. Picking it back up is KBB3. He's going to run it. He's up the sidelines and out of bounds. He dropped the center then, the snap, and had to take off and run. And sometimes that's better than the play drawn up because he had to run for his life, and he picked up about 6 yards on the play. 3:14 remaining here, third quarter action. Centurions with a chance to cut it to a 1-score game. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver, firing it up the field, and it went behind his intended receiver then. So that's going to bring up third down and 6. Cohen was the intended receiver. The Concoction Ministries line to get is the Woodruff 41-yard line. Ball is on the Woodruff 44. Third down, 4 yards to go for the Centurions. Dropping back to pass again, and Laundry, and let's see what we got. False start by the Centurions. Again, the Centurions have had about 8 false starts tonight.
That'll make it 3rd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Third down and 9. Dropping back to pass. Sprinting out. He gets away. He's still up, but they're going to blow him down. So that's a sack on the play. Punt team checks on for the Centurions. Fourth and 15 now. Coyle's Lawn Care and Service, LLC. Coyle's Lawn Care is a family-owned and operated lawn care company. And there is the punt. Nice punt then. Did it hit him in the foot? Fall on it.
Aside from basic cuts and blows, we offer hedge.
It hit him in the foot, I thought.
Pine straw, fall, and spring cleanups, gutter cleaning, and pressure washing. Call Stephen Coyle.
That ball hit him in the foot.
864-266.
They need to get together on this one right here. It hit the Woodruff guy in the foot, and Broome recovered. The officials aren't seeing it that way. Wow.
Wolverines will start this possession first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Three receivers up top. Man switches over the H-back over to overload that side of the field. And that's where they're going to run it to, right up there. And hit and driven back by Noah Quinn on the play at the 30-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. If the Centurions could have gotten that ball then, it looked just like it hit the blocker in the foot for Woodruff, but the referee didn't see it that way. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Right side overloaded with 3 receivers up top and an H-back over there. Tight end to the other side. Sprinting out that way, wanting to throw the ball. Firing it up the field to the 39-yard line is where it's caught, and it's going to bring up third down now. Third down and about 5 to go, a short 5.
It's third down. Broome Centurions make some noise.
Centurions need to get some rush, need to get some penetration and some rush right here. 1 minute to go in third quarter action. Woodruff looking to play over. Man in motion this time. Dropping back to pass, firing it up the field in a hurry. Centurions dove for it, but it's incomplete, and it's going to be fourth down. Centurions got some pass rush in that time. And here comes the Woodruff punt team now. Fourth down and 4. Centurions need to make sure you don't jump off sides. Somebody needs to get off the field. Number 4, you need to get off the field. Hurry up. There we go. Watch the ball. And here's the kick. Going to be fair caught at the 30-yard line. And that's where the Centurion offense is going to take over right there.
At the 30-yard line.
This punt is brought to you by Coyle's Lawn Care and Service, LLC. Coyle's Lawn Care is a family-owned and operated lawn care company dedicated.
All righty, here we go on offense now. KBB3 back to pass. He's looking down the field. He's going to throw it up the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Centurions are in a pass mode right now, looking to run it, to throw it about every play.
Second man's pass was incomplete. Intended for number 1, Carlos Gold.
So it is now second down, 10 yards to go.
That'll make it second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dropping back to pass again. And we have got laundry on the field. It's going to be pass interference.
Intended for number 16, Isaiah Brown.
Isaiah Brown was the intended receiver, and I see laundry on the field back there. So it is a Memories LLC flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play, and this flag is brought to you by Memories Entertainment, LLC. If you're looking for a place to host a wedding rehearsal, banquet, or birthday party, or any other social event, Call Christy Quinn at 864-491-7002. Proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football.
And the Wolverines have an injured player down. The guy who is injured has been their running back. That looks like Easton Birch. He is a defensive back, and they actually got two players down right now. As we zoom over, players, it look like both of them are starting to cramp up a little bit. They're trying to get two cramps out right now. Two cramps for the price of one. Birch is up. Don't know who the other player is that's down right now. But it's going to be a automatic first down for the pass interference for the Centurions. And the player, he's going to have to come off. If he had an injury, he's going to have to come out for a play. Looked like number 95 was the player for Woodruff. The other one that had the cramp, that is Zai Pensons, who is a senior. Centurions have got the ball now. First down on the 45-yard line. So we go back to our wide-angle screen now. We're going to let you see the wide angle look as the Centurions are behind here. And wow, right it to the 49. On the keep then was KBB3. And there's laundry on the field again. Please don't tell me that's another. They're going to call a chop block on the Centurions, and that's a biggie right there.
Block below the waist.
A block below the waist, and that's going to be about 15 yards. They're going to back this one up. All the way back to the 30, and it's going to be first down. And wow. First down and about all the way to Bowling Springs to get a first down. First and 25 now. Three receivers to the bottom. Ball's going to be thrown to Cohen. Cohen on the screen. He picks up a block. He gets out to the 40, so he got 10 of those yards back. It's going to be second down. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So our score at the end of 3 is the Broome Centurions trail the Woodruff Wolverines 35-20. I have a feeling this is going to be an exciting fourth quarter. So come back and join us and for the exciting finish of this playoff game tonight.
Be sure to follow the South Carolina High School League on Twitter for updates on every single game throughout the state tonight. To score a quote for auto, home, or life insurance, visit farmbureaupromise.com. Local people, great rates, friendly service. That's the Farm Bureau Insurance Promise.
This scoreboard update is brought to you by Cleepers Construction. If you are looking to build a new home, remodel, or just add additions to your house, call Shane Cleeper at 864-205-9536.
Okay, the Centurions now will have it second down and about 14 on their own 41-yard line. They got back 11 of those yards on the chop block. So, Centurions have KBB3 and J-Mac in the backfield. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver. Fires it up the field, and he's got it complete. And that is his 9th grader who made that catch then. That is Suber, number 21, who was brought up from the JV team here. Trayshawn Suber, the 9th grader, and he gets the first down. The Pizza Inn 1st and 10. Again, the Centurions have offensively have come to life in the passing game. And I think that KBB3 wanted to show some people he can throw the football because he has aired it out this half. Dropping back, he's scrambling, still looking. Fires it up the field. He's caught! It is caught! Touchdown, Centurions! It is touchdown! Trying to see who hauled that one in, but KBB3 kept that one alive. Centurions will go for 2 right here to try to make this a 1-touchdown game here in the 4th quarter. And what do we got back here? The officials are calling. They're calling ineligible receiver downfield by the Centurions. Holy cow. Ellen, I need a Tylenol. What a crapola call.
After the penalty, it will be 1st and 15 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 15 at the 49-yard line. The Centurions were right back in the game after this play. Now looking over. Dropping back to pass again with the rush, firing it deep. He's got a man. Oh, Cohen couldn't quite get to it. Carlos Cohen had a step, and that was about a step in front of him. He gave every chance he had to get to it. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 15. I think you're seeing now while we have gone to the wide angle now with Broome firing it down the field where you can actually see what's going on. We're not quite as close, but you can see the whole play. Second down, 15. Dropping back to pass. Was that intercepted? I believe it was. We could not tell. I thought it hit the ground, but they're saying it didn't.
Wolverines will take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ball is at the Woodruff 31-yard line. 11:20 to go. Wolverines get the ball back. On the run, quarterback keeps it up the field to the 32-yard line. Centurions have got to get a 3 and out to try to get this ball back. Need to get 2 scores.
Number 17, Troy Agnew on the tackle. We'll bring up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Second down, 9 yards to go, and we have timeout being called now by the Wolverines. Again, this break in the action is brought to you by Browns Chapel Baptist Church with Chip Coleman, the team chaplain, is pastor there. If you're looking for a church to get involved with and you live in the Packlet area,
They have the conventional Sunday morning worship. They have different activities on Wednesday night for all ages. You can call 864-474-3415 to get all the information you need. The church is located at 350 Green Street Extension in Packlet. We're going to try to take a quick minute right here on the Cleepers construction scoreboard to see some scores of some other games in the area right now. Looking on here, final score, Abbeville wins 40-14. Blythewood beats Bowling Springs 40-0. Other scores at Clinton, 42. Travelers Rest 8 at the half. Daniel in the fourth quarter, 49-14. The winner of this game plays that one. We're back to action right here. Short play.
Number 17, Troy Agnew, and number 22, Noah Woodruff.
With number 24. Woodruff almost has kind of gone into a little bit of delay game here to slow the thing down to try to run the clock. Hillcrest trails Burns by the score of 31-28. Third down now for the Centurions. Spartanburg is up 38-9 at the half over Nations Ford. Gaffney 53, Rock Hill 23. I don't know why they're taking so long here. Now we got things ready to go. Dropping back to pass or sprinting out now is going to be Tucker. He fires one up the field. It's intercepted by the Centurions. With the interception at the 38-yard line, Broome still got a chance. 10:07 remaining in your ball game. Centurions trail by 15. Need a touchdown, a two-point conversion, and a touchdown extra point to force overtime. Great field position right here.
The Centurions will start his possession first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Centurions on offense now. And we got a flag on the play. Centurions are going to be called for holding, I believe.
Holding on the offense.
Ball's going to be spotted back at the 46-yard line. I would not want to see what the penalty yardage is tonight.
After the penalty, it will be first and 22.
First down and 22 for the Centurions. Dropping back to pass. Got a receiver open. He fumbles the football. He picks it back up at the 30-yard line. That was Carlos Cohen who caught that one. Fumbled it, picked it up. Did it get the first down? He's going to be about a half a yard short, second and about half a yard. And that play went nowhere and lost a half yard. Centurions want to know why they're not throwing anything then for throwing him down after the play. Come on, guys, we don't have time. A whole lot of time. It's third down and 2 now, lost on the play.
Can't waste a lot of time here. Got to get the first down. Pass is complete. And we've got Laundry on the field. Cohen with a reception. Let's see what the play is going to be. Should be unsportsmanlike conduct against Woodruff. And it's unsportsmanlike conduct against the Wolverines. We'll march this one off. They're going to mark this one 15 yards, and it's going to give the Pizza Inn 1st and 10 to the Centurions now.
After the play, that's the Broome Centurions. First down.
Centurions have got the ball down on the 12-yard line. Touchdown, Centurions! It's a Wayback Burgers touchdown. Private Ivy is loving those Wayback Burgers. Bacon cheeseburgers tonight, though, but the Wayback Burgers touchdown. Centurions should go for 2 right now. They have cut it down to a 9-point game. They could get it to a 7 right here. They have got the jumbo backfield in. Going for 2. And shooting the gap and thrown for the loss on the play. The extra point was no good. But they ran a quick play then. But they had somebody missed a block up front. So the Centurions will be kicking off, and I guarantee you this is going to be a pooch kick, hopefully to somewhere where somebody's not standing. The Larry's Trophies kickoff coming up right now. Mason Dixon teeing it up at the 40. We've got 8 minutes, 21 seconds to go. The Centurions trail by 9. Here is the kick. Fair catch caught back at about the 26-yard line. And that's where the defense comes on the field.
This defensive series is brought to you by Jeff Johnson with Fraser Roofing. Fraser Roofing provides free, no obligation estimates and roofing evaluations. Call Jeff now for all your roofing needs and gutter needs at 864-494-2154. Remember, Faith Family Fraser Roofing.
So here we go right now. And we have got Laundry on the field. Basically no gain on the play. Noah Quinn on the tackle for the Wolverine, let's see what they're calling. They're taking a walk against the Centurions. Don't know if that was a face mask or what happened then.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Woodruff. Woodruff's not going to be any hurry right now. Dropping back to pass. A little short pass is going to be complete. And out of bounds. Out, let's see where they mark it, out near the 48-yard line. 7:45 remaining in your game.
After the play, it'll be 2nd and 3.
Second down, 4 yards to go. Tucker in the gun, has Birch back in the backfield with him. Twins to both sides, twin receivers. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver. Fires one up the field. Touchdown. Centurions got beat on that one. Wow.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Secondary got beat. PAT coming up now. Gaspar on to attempt the PAT. Snap and the kick is up and the kick is good.
Wolverines 42, Broome Centurions 26.
This scoreboard update is brought to you by Cleepers Construction. If you are looking to build a new home, remodel, or just add additions to your house, call Shane Cleeper at 864-205-9536.
So the Centurions now are 2 scores behind. They were 2 scores behind anyway. For the situation right now is that let's see what we've got here. Broome's got the return team on the field now. Would take 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. They had a penalty after the play, so Woodruff's going to kick off from the Broome 45-yard line, be live for the pooch kick right here on the Larry's Trophies kickoff. And now trying to run it back. He was not in the end zone after holding up and out to the 21-yard line. That looks like Darren Crook who returned that one. I think he thought he was in the end zone, which you cannot return it out of the end zone, when he first caught it, and then realized, I've got to run this. I'm on the 3-yard line. So our kickoff's brought to you by Larry's Trophies, located on Highway 9 in Bowling Springs. Go by and tell Terry that I said hello. Here we go. Twins to both sides now on offense for the Centurions. Dropping back to pass. Here comes the rush. He's being chased. KBB on the run here, but up the field and gets out to about the 29-yard line on the play. Keeping the play alive.
Clock's running now. 7 minutes exactly remain in your ball game. You need 2 scores
Now make it 2nd and 4.
and 2 two-point conversions to tie this thing up. Sprinting out, looking for receiver, firing it up the field. It's going to be caught. And trying to get out of bounds was Cohen. He got the Pizza Inn 1st and 10. Clock still running.
The 42-yard line.
Dropping back to pass. Now running. He's got to throw that away. And hopefully he'll learn that with maturity. He's done a lot of good things tonight, but he's got to learn when to throw the ball away and come back the next down and not waste the play or the clock. The clock continues to run now. 6 minutes. It's getting ready to go under 6 minutes now, and you lost a yard. You got to throw that one away. Drop it back. Up the field. It's going to be caught. Get out of bounds. And now we get the body slam personal foul. So we're going to tack 15 on this one right here. Isaiah Brown was suplexed off the top rope then as he was picked up and body slammed. So the Wolverines are going to get a personal foul, 15-yard penalty right here to assist on this drive. It's a Memories Entertainment flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play, and this flag is brought to you by Memories Entertainment, LLC. If you're looking for a place to host a wedding rehearsal, banquet, or birthday party, or any other...
Here we go, back to action now. Sprinting out, looking for receiver. Throwing it away at the last minute. So the pass is incomplete. He got rid of it. They were looking for roughing the passer after that. They didn't get that call. So it's going to be 2nd down now. The ball is down on the Woodruff 25-yard line. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Clock becoming a factor. 5:36 remain in your game. Centurions need 2 scores. Broome still got all 3 of their timeouts. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And what we got? Timeout by Broome. Centurions just had to burn one.
That's their first timeout.
Again, while we got this opportunity, want to thank all of our sponsors this year. You can see our sponsors right here in our sponsor spotlight. We thank you for all the people who made our broadcast possible this year. And we thank you for all the people that came out to Pizza Inn to support us this year for our Pizza Inn and Larry's Trophies awards that we did every Wednesday night at Pizza Inn. So thank both Larry's Trophies and Pizza Inn for sponsoring our Coach's Corner show there every Wednesday night, some Tuesday nights there to honor our athletes and to do our coaches show there. So here we go. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Firing it up the field. He's got a receiver open. And it's going to be caught for the 1st down. Move the chains. That's Isaiah Brown with the catch. It's another Pizza Inn 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. Low snap, dropping back, looking to throw.
He's going to take off, run for it. He's going to go as far as he can and get out of bounds. KBB on the keeper. Kamaje Brackett Brannon, number 3, your quarterback, has played an entirely different second half than the first. He has been at his best here in the second half. Centurions offense came to life, but hopefully it's not going to be too late. They put on a show here in the second half. Touchdown, Centurions. It is a Way Back Burgers touchdown.
This Centurion touchdown is brought to you by Way Back Burgers. If you're looking for a great burger or crispy fries or even a smooth shake plus many other great entrees, go by and see our friend Philip Blackerby at Way Back Burgers, located on Highway 290 in Duncan or in Greenville at 1757 Woodruff Road.
All right, we're going for 2 right here. This time trying to run it the other way. And the PAT is good. The Centurions have cut it to a 1-possession game now at 42-34. We've got Laundry on the field, though. Let's see what the call is. What is the play? It is going to be holding on the Centurions. The PAT hold it is not good, so they will try it again. Centurion offense back out on the field now. Back to pass. And the pass is good. The 2-point conversion is good then. J-Mac on the catch. So we will give the 2-point conversion. Touchdown Ivy is dressed for Christmas in her little truck. Jammies there. So the 2-point conversion, even after the 15-yard penalty, is good. So the Centurions are a touchdown and 2-point conversion away from possibly forcing extra minutes right here. Time now for the Larry's Trophies kickoff. Well, let's see what the Centurions do here. Everybody is up for Woodruff right now. Mason Dixon gives it a pooch down here. It's on the ground. It bounces a couple of times, and falling on it is number 22 for the Wolverines. That is Micah Horton, and Woodruff will have the ball now on their own 23-yard line.
Wolverines will start this possession first and 10.
Centurions with probably their biggest defensive possession of the season right here have got to find a way to get the ball back. On the keeper, quarterback keeper is Tucker up the middle. He's going to just a straight quarterback run, and he got the first down. I would rather him get the first down where It's first down again, whether you don't have it second and short.
At the 36-yard line.
So it's a pizza in, 1st and 10 for Woodruff. Wolverines on offense now. Clock's running, 4 minutes, 22 seconds. Dropping back to pass, throwing a little swing pass out in the flat is, again, too much on the play. 9-yard gain. That is Birch on the pitch and catch then.
Number 22, Noah Quinn on the tackle.
Noah Quinn with the tackle for the Centurions.
Now make it 2nd and 2.
Second down, 2 yards to go. The Centurions have got to get some penetration into the backfield. 19 on the play clock, 3:41 on the game clock. Woodruff taking their time right now on offense. Centurions want the ball one more time, want one more chance. Man in motion this time, quarterback keeps it. He's got the first down up the middle across the midfield stripe. The Centurions are going to have some time. Now, you wonder with 2 timeouts if they're going to have to start using the timeouts on defense. The ball will, when this ball's snapped, there'll be under 3 minutes to play in the game. Woodruff in no hurry at all. They got 16 on the play clock, 3 minutes exactly. Clock running. Centurions trail by a touchdown and 2-point conversion. Dropping back this time, get him in the backfield. We got Laundry in the field. Hopefully that will stop the play.
Number 8, Xavier Hill, and number 14, Cam Scruggs on the tackle. Flag on the play.
Let's see what the flag is. Illegal procedure on the offense is going to back it up. To the 40-yard line. And the officials don't know where they are right now. They're just kind of roaming around like a lost cow in the pasture. They had it spotted the wrong marker. Ball's going to be spotted at the 46-yard line. First and 15 now. Clock's running again. They're going to run the clock down. Still 10 on the play clock. Man in motion. Running back gets it up the field. And he's still going across the midfield stripe down to about the 45. I think we got a Laundry on the field again.
Number 17, Troy Agnew on the tackle. Flag on the play.
Face mask on Broome. Is going to give them the first down and keep this drive alive. There's going to be a lot of things that the Centurions are going to look at tomorrow and wish they could do over again. Wow. 15 yards. Ball is going to be at the 30-yard line now. 2 minutes and 9 seconds go. Clock's running. They got 30 seconds to go. They can run this thing down some more. I don't know if Broome is going to get the ball back or not. Officials, again, when you get three officials together having a discussion, somebody's getting ready to get shafted. We're waiting to see what's going on now. Clock's down to 1:53. I don't know what's going on right now. I am totally lost on what's going on. Officials together talking again. Now Woodruff's talking. Broome players are like, where are they going? Now, why are they we have wound about a minute a clock now and have done nothing while we've stood around and talked. I want to know what's going on with the dad-blame clock. 1:40 to go, 12 on the play clock. Running straight ahead, quarterback. Call timeout now. A minute 23 remaining in your ball game.
Number 14, Cam Scruggs on the tackle. Timeout. Broome.
Centurions can stop it one more time.
That's their second timeout.
It is going to be second down and 10 yards to go. Again, while we've got a quick chance, want to thank our sponsors one more time right now. As you can see them on the screen, appreciate them for making our broadcast possible. We'll be signing off right after the game. Again, we want to thank Broome High School for the opportunity to work and bring these games to you every week. And it's been a good season. Centurions have got some seniors. Noah Quinn will be playing in the Shrine Bowl at Spartanburg High School. Come out and support him. But there's a lot of young players on this Broome team that should be very exciting to watch again next year too. Double tight formation, two receivers out wide. 13 on the play clock right here. Second down, 10 to go. Running back gets the ball. And again, he's tackled, taken down to 29. Timeout, that's the final Broome timeout of the game.
Number 74, Michael Withrow with the tackle.
Michael Withrow with the tackle.
Timeout. Broome. Their third timeout.
It's third down and 9. There's a minute 13 to go, so the Centurions may have a final shot at getting it back with just a couple of seconds left and no timeouts. It is third down and 9. Woodruff should keep it on the ground right here. I want to encourage you to turn out and support. Broome basketball will be starting up soon for men and women. And then in the fall, you've got Skip Fry and the track group and all the runners with Coach Sullivan and all the different other spring
Coach Waddle's baseball team, Coach Cooper's state winning championship softball team. Third down right here. $15 on the play clock. Broome cannot stop the clock anymore right here. If Woodruff picks up the first down, this is over. And they're going to try to get the running back. They get him back here, tackle. And there's a minute to go. It's fourth down. I'm sure Woodruff's going to run it down. They can run 30 seconds off the clock and maybe even take a delay game penalty right here or call timeout and run one more play. Broome would possibly get it back with less than 30 seconds to go, trailing by 8. $12-10 on the play clock, 33 on the game clock. $24.8. Timeout is going to be called by Woodruff right here. Trying to look here at any of the other scores. Final score, Daniel won 49-14. The winner of this game will go there. Landrum lost to Keenan 62-29. Other games in the area of interest. Spartanburg 59-17 over Nations Ford. Strom Thurmond beat Chesney 35-7. Burns, Chapman beat Emerald 20-7. Dorman beat Clover 37-7. Chester over Blue Ridge 56-27. Dutch Fork over Malden 56-0. Gaffney over Rock Hill 60-23. Blythewood 40-0 over Bowling Springs. And those are the scores pretty much in this area. Let's see what the Centurions will try to do right here to get the quick stop, to get the ball back. 24.8 seconds remaining in the game. Fourth down and 7 for Woodruff. Woodruff dropping back to throw the ball. Fires it, and it's incomplete. Thank you. Wow. And there's a flag on the play. There is laundry on the play. What is this?
Flag on the play.
Where it's thrown, it may be holding, defensive holding on the Centurions. What's the call? If it's on Broome, this game pretty much is over. And the referees just finished it off by giving Woodruff the game on the final play. With a penalty, Broome cannot stop the clock. This game is over for all practical purposes. Got to run one more play. They called a penalty on Broome on the fourth down pass. And that's your final score tonight from Royal Stadium. The Woodruff Wolverines got off to a fast start. The Centurions came back with a great showing in the second half, but could not overcome the obstacle they had ahead of them.
At the end of the game, your score.
Centurions season comes to an end.
Good luck to the Wolverines next week as they go to Daniel, but Broome finished the season on a disappointing note. Thank you again to all of our sponsors who have helped us this year. And we will see you again next year. This has been a Cox Sports Broadcasting